All right, all right. There we go. Greetings and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Firm Factor Live and sending in your tracks. Oops. Still working on the new starting stream screen that has this background but slightly animated. So it's more custom, but it's not. It looked a little naked there. It will be cooler as I continue to work on it. So yeah, we've got Brian Rapp, Schizophreniac, Gatlick, DJ Graves, which is a name I remember from times past. C Sings, I Hate You, David. Gatlick, I think I already said. Mike pops out of nowhere. Finally realizing that there's a surprising number of people that just did not get the memo. I tried to put, when I created the channel, I put like everywhere on the community posts on my main channel. I put it in the description of all the new videos on there. I posted on Discord. I did as many things as I could. But I know not everyone's always paying attention to such updates, so it slips through the cracks. I understand. Thanks, Richie. Scold in the house. All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's a Thursday, which is weird. But as I mentioned in the not so distant past, I'm trying to do 3 days a week. Monday and Friday are always locked in, but Wednesday is not. I ideally want to do it on Wednesday because I don't like doing 2 nights in a row necessarily. But that's what we're doing this week. So it's either the Wednesday or Thursday, but always Monday and Friday. That's why we're here on the Thursday. I had a little guitar playing gig that I was at. Hit the like button, please, if you haven't already. We need to tell YouTube to do its job, and that's how it gets reminded. You got the loyalty points, chat. The more, as long as you're active in the chat, you earn the points over time. It's not per message. It's just activity. Every 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know exactly what the rule is. I'm using a glass now, which I should have done a long time ago. What else? The Firm Faves will return next week. I'm gonna pick my favorite from this week and the week before. We're doing 2 weeks at a time. So that's that. Let me go ahead and stop this epidemic sound music. And I believe, what was there anything else I wanted to say before I start? Not really. Oh, I'm gonna start speaking of the loyalty points, I am gonna start, what's up, Palmia Yellow? Welcome back. I am gonna start implementing, I have to figure out how it's gonna work with the bot, but a guessing, not really educated guess for every submission. If you guess the genre that the machine calls it, the top, maybe it'll be if you get one of the top 3 guessed correctly, you'll win some kind of 100 or 200 loyalty points, something like that. 1,000 is a free priority. All right, let's. But I have to develop that. I've been severely distracted in normal life. Brian Raps is gonna start us off with a track called "Fuck Haters." Now, I believe you finally got a new mic. Hell yeah! I believe. What did you say about this? That your YouTube banned it or something? Let's see what YouTube did not like. Usually has good reason. Scold, thank you. I'll get you right next. Oh, it's not playing.
You Mr. Prime Raps is back for another song. Because I will not let any of you down. None of my.
Is that a strong New York accent?
If I even got any of them.
Down here?
Yeah. Hitting them up. Yeah, first off, fuck your songs and the shit you say. You claim you get chicks, but man, you get a full clear. A weather bang every day with Bonnie Blue. Then hang around your fucking flute. Spread on the bed weather. Your days are getting better. When you're shit, you wipe your ass with feathers. Yeah, homie, you're going in the cellar to learn why I am so much better than some people. 13 white trash who wants to spit shit, but they ain't no facts. Nah, I think you're doing some crap, cause you can't see that I'm good at rap.
The vocal recording does sound clean though.
Bums who check to anime girls, man, fuck yours ass.
You're Aussie.
Yeah, fuck yours
I knew that.
Haters get yours, hate me cause I came along.
Right?
Y'all just hate me cause I am good at this rap shit, Now I don't really
could use some auto-tune there. Sounds like you got some layers going on there.
Fuck them songs and the balls you lay, trying to get them big in your heavy state. But in reality, it's on a dinner plate, and we canning that shit like fish fillet from what the damn rest
YouTube blocked this? Is it because of
in the big your talks neck?
Probably
the shit you write is so sad. Saying you hate a teacher, you like Rex, man. I'm just playing like damn that. I fucking hate Rex, man. What's wrong with your
which
ass?
Means we're gonna get banned.
You ever took no class, just sat in your seat and hated my
it's fair use.
Haters, you just hate me cause I came along.
Yeah, that part right there could really use some tuning. This hook, this chorus.
Now I don't really even know why you guys hate me. But apparently you do for some goddamn reason. Yo, yeah. I do not have a fucking girlfriend.
So it seems like a casual production here.
I'm so fucking sad. Fuck haters. Yeah, fuck haters.
I agree.
Haters get just bitter cause I came along.
That's fun.
And just put my sperm in your mouth right now. Man, it's not really if.
Alright, I'll stop. I'll fucking stop
What
that
is
shit.
happening?
But yeah, Prime Raps 2020, 2026.
2020, 2026. Brian Raps, fuck haters. That was a fun way to open it up. So yeah, I'm gonna guess if YouTube blocked that might be because of that. It did sound like an Eminem type of beat. I don't know. Yeah, it didn't sound like you said anything so offensive to be blocked on YouTube. Yeah, really quiet. I had to turn up my monitors here, but the stream is limited to the output volume, of course. And but yeah, you said you got a new mic. The mic quality sounds good. I'll know even more when it's louder. But what else? Oh yeah, just I suggest using. It doesn't have to be auto-tune per se, but some kind of subtle pitch correction for that chorus, because it's a little, especially with the layers. When one's off and it's a little detuned, it has that grating kind of sound. Conscious hip-hop, very quiet. Gotta boost it up. Doesn't BandLab have some kind of automatic normalization situation? Definitely could have a better balance there. Conscious, jazzy, pop rap, instrumental, thug rap, trip hop. Nothing too surprising. Lo-fi chill. So yeah, if he was ripping off that Whitey Ford diss Eminem did. Oh, okay. Conscious, yeah. Okay, so I was about to say, if okay, my schizo might be too good at this. I might have to make the rules slightly strict. This is a test run. If you get, maybe it'll have to be number one, because we'll see how you do throughout the rest of the stream. But one for one there. The idea is to guess, for those that didn't hear me say it, where I'm not doing it right now exactly, I just suggested that I'm going to do it, is if you guess the right genre that it tags it as, you will win some amount of loyalty points. Brian Raps, thank you for sending that in. Fuck haters. Fuck haters. Scold is next with a priority. Well, you're gonna earn the points no matter what. You're already earning points because you're chatting. And if the best thing about the FERM economy is, even if you don't want to use them, they are fungible, and you can give them to other people. So that's cool. Let's get to Scold here. Omitted by Scold. Is it not? It says it's playing, but it's not actually playing. All right, let me go ahead and refresh that. Oh, there we go. I saw that. The B.O.B. himself. I got you. The mix is real nice too. Hell yeah. Omitted by Scold. Different from his usual metal, right? That's yeah, your usual metal. Definitely different. But a real nice different. Yeah, cool, smooth, another one that was a little quiet. However, this is on Spotify, and I turn off the Spotify normalization for the analysis. So most people will hear it at the regular Spotify level. But it just means the master you sent it was slightly quieter. But it wasn't that quiet. I turned it up a bit. My headphones worked just fine. The balance was nice. It has a cool. I like the verse is dark, is kind of like a dark vibe, and then the chorus brightens up. It's a nice kind of dance between the two moods, if you will. The mix sounded great. Yeah, it looked balanced. We'll check it out in a second. Yeah, Bob, I got it. I don't know why it made me accept it. I'm using a new business account to make things official. And you were the first one to send it to that, so that's good. But I had to accept it for some reason. I got it. I will play you after the next after C sings. You'll be after C sings. Okay, let's go to the machine. Pop punk. Schizo's nails it again. Juxtaposition. That's another good word. Yeah, so maybe this is gonna be too easy here. Schizo's got the music vector space really mapped out well. It says unbalanced, which is okay. The bass is a little louder than, like, for hip hop. I did notice that when I switched it to rock over here, but it was even more balanced than the hip hop target. Nothing, not necessarily a bad thing. Just had a little more bass. That's all. Nice width. Pop punk, emo. Someone else said emo. I think he flattened. Post-hardcore, alternative rock, pop rock, hardcore punk. Makes sense to me. Omitted by Scold. Thank you for sending that in. And thank you for the support. Much appreciated. A cool change of pace from you there. C-Sings is next, and the Bob himself. I will move you up to the priorities position. The Bob himself. Alright, C-Sings, Hypocrite. It's the name of the track. And it's a file. Plugged in my voice memo and asked Suno to do R&B trap and ATL vibes. Okay, so this is another Suno remix. I guess, what do they call them? Remix or covers or something? Maybe not cover, but of your voice extrapolated into a Suno song. Let's hear it. Hypocrite.
You know, there's been a lot of
Another
DEI
political
hires
piece.
stealing the jobs from qualified people. Bro, you heard what he said? I heard him, I got this. You a hypocrite, banning DEI. Your whole cabinet ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite, banning DEI. Your whole cabinet ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite, you ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite, you ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite, banning DEI. Your whole cabinet ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite, banning DEI. Your whole cabinet ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite, you ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite, you ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite, banning DEI. Your whole cabinet ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite, banning DEI. Your whole cabinet ain't even qualified.
It's a good jam.
You ain't even qualified.
I Hate You, David.
You a hypocrite.
I took your suggestion.
Your whole cabinet ain't even qualified. You a hypocrite. Banning DEI. Your whole cabinet ain't even qualified. You ain't even qualified.
Backstreet Boys.
You ain't even qualified.
It's definitely it has like that boy band pop energy, but with more of a hip hop kind of undertone. That was a C Sings Suno cover of he plugged in his voice memo of presumably one part of the lyrics there, and it made that, which was entertaining, and yeah, and it was a good vibe. But yeah, I hate you, David. You made a good point, and I think I'm gonna do that going forward. Whenever it's declared that it's Suno, I should label it so that people are aware. What am I doing? Here we go. It's not a bad idea. Let's see what the machine says. Pop rap. Anyone say pop rap? Not that I'm giving out the points, but I don't see any guesses. Unbalanced. Let's see what it's calling them. Oh. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. It felt like it worked. Suno missed the low mids. Come on, Suno, what are you doing? Pop rap, R&B, swing, Europop, trapped, electro. This makes a lot of sense. It has the pop rap vocals, or kind of like beat, whatever. R&B is in there a little bit, and then it has the pop elements. Of course, a trap signal and some electronics. C-Sings, thank you for sending that in. Hypocrite, a Suno extrapolation of a voice memo he made. Yes, sir. Pop rap is pretty vague, but it's all about learning what. So I think there's 400 and something possible tags in total. So I can't really provide a list of things that you can pick from. You kind of have to just remember the ones it uses. But that's why the game is not official yet. It's just what I proposed. All right, wash the pain away. V Bob himself with a priority. Featuring myself on V2, verse 2. All right, let's hear it. I believe first time. Pax. Pax featuring. Gotcha. Wash the pain away. I'm right there with you.
My whole life, all I've ever known is a common difference. Confrontations, accusations, and consequences. Correlated situations kills one's optimism. Since a kid, I was raised without a pot to piss in. Pops on a mission impossible just to raise his children. While he was fighting the bottle, swallowed by his own addiction. Mom's was missing, living her best life while I was tripping. Trying to learn how to walk again and not play the victim. Depression had me sick and new prescription not to feel shit for the moment. Close to broken, all alone at family visits. The pain feels all the same every day I'm forced to live with. The pain feels all the same every day I'm forced to live with. I sip this cup to wash the pain away. I find it hard to interact with people day to day. I'd rather roll another blunt alone, it's all the same. And in all honesty, my family suffer more than me. And rather than try to understand, I get up and leave. I could only imagine what my little babies think. For all I know, they be hurt inside and I cannot change. But in the end, it all comes down to me. Breathe. I sip this cup to wash the pain away. I find it hard to interact with people day to day. I'd rather roll another blunt alone, it's all the same. And in all honesty, my family suffers more than me. And rather than try to understand, I get up and leave. I could only imagine what my little babies think. For all I know, they be hurt inside and I cannot change. But in the end, it all comes down to me. Breathe.
It all comes down to me and my perception of it. A harsh life, dark nights, and my messing up. It seems to be a choice. I either sharpen up a weapon from it, carving out my own lane, and give it up and let it own me. Most of y'all will never know me, even with the testimony tailored to the tracks. I'm bringing baggage, man. I guess I'm only human. I'm assuming you've been listening, but probably not. Probably caught the flow, but not the pain behind the shot he cocked. Bodies dropped, daughters got it going with no father plot. Thick and stop, bitchin', no one gives a shit. My only thought, only got worse, throwing pills in the mix. Hold a lighter anytime I go building the bridge. No one fucks with me, a puzzle piece still didn't fit. Fast forward past more of the exact same shit and see the raps ain't working, man, the tracks ain't hitting. Man, I still lack something that the masses ain't getting. Still I grab the same pen and try to commit to the vision. I could run the shit potentially, but something isn't clicking. I ain't fucking with them bitches on that cliche shit. Trying to make a new lane, wait till we pave it. Know I'd be safe spitting that police grade shit, but I see snakes slithering and we ain't it. Man, the weed ain't hitting, but the liquor always does. Ain't no mixer in the shit though when I'm lifting up a cup like
I sip this cup to wash the pain away. I find it hard to interact with people day to day. I'd rather roll another blunt alone, it's all the same. And in all honesty, my family suffer more than me. And rather than try to understand, I get up and leave. I could only imagine what my little babies think. For all I know, they be hurt inside and I cannot change. But in the end, it all comes down to me. Breathe. I sip this cup to wash the pain away. I find it hard to interact with people day to day. I'd rather roll another blunt alone, it's all the same. And in all honesty, my family suffers more than me. And rather than try to understand, I get up and leave. I could only imagine what my little babies think. For all I know, they be hurt inside and I cannot change. But in the end, it all comes down to me. Breathe.
Wash away the pain, Pax and the Bob himself. Thank you for sending that in. And thank you for the support, much appreciated. I very fully relate to, well, maybe not fully, but the concept of the message there. It was a good time. The flows were flowing, all on point. Really nice too. There's a nice dynamic flow. It changed every so often, variated in a engaging way, and you were right on point. The mix sounded pretty solid too. Maybe I detected a little extra high end in the vocals, which maybe just suggests you're not using the most expensive microphone, but not many people have access to that. But it honestly wasn't really that big of a deal. Let's see what the trap. Yeah, see, that's gonna be a problem. Because people can just. I'm gonna have to reformulate the rules of how the guessing will work in terms of winning points. But I don't know. Did anyone actually? I get not. That's all right. What did you say? You thought Pax put the hook in too much. $60 mic, that makes sense. Still pretty decent sound for a $60 mic. But well, I'm trying to put the hook in too much. Like it was louder than the verse. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was a nice. Almost straight line there. Mostly down the middle. Trap, hardcore hip hop, thug rap, gangsta grime. The Bob himself. Shout out to Pax. Repeated it too many times. Okay. Maybe I didn't get that impression right off the start, but only 3 minutes 15 seconds. So it didn't feel like it was dragging on. So I don't. I like the hook, so it didn't bother me. Maybe I'm just ADHD. Maybe. Once again, thank you for your support, much appreciated. The Bob himself has arrived. Gatlick is next, who I saw earlier caught the second prize jackpot of the slots. Walked away with a quarter of a priority in his pocket. There's one more higher. It's 3. The money face, the emoji with the money tongue or the money eyes. 3 of those is 500. All right, this is not a Gatlick Radio and Kinasara. The song master is also in the room. Okay. Hell yeah. You had another reviewer roast you for submitting a song over 3 minutes? Jeez. Sometimes people submit 5-minute songs here. Whenever that happens, I'm like, I'll play a majority of it. But 3 minutes is average. Anyway, let's play this. This is not AI. Oh, you spelled it weird. He spelled it like I was like, what does it mean? It's not AI. Is it slowing down? Slowing down. That's so trippy. Slowing down? I think I know what I was doing. It's that pulsed. It's like offset by a little or something. This is not AI with a parenthesis next to the E. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's a fun title. This is not AI. He tricked me there when I first read it. Hell yeah, so Gatlick, one of Gatlick's roller coaster experiences. No, so there was 2 parts where it sounded like at first the slowing down was the second thought of if it wasn't the first thing, which was it sounded like that main synth one that's pulsing, the lead, and the kick drum like started to get out of sync, it sounded like, but not in like a something sounds off way, in like it was offset ever so slightly to create some kind of lagging feel. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know, but it was cool is what I'm saying. I was trying to figure out why I was hearing that. Let's see what the machine said. Hardstyle. I think it's called you that before. All right. Yeah, everything EDM balance, of course. What was the loudness? -7. Not too loud. On the loud side, but we've heard louder. Nice and wide. Hard style, hard trance, hardcore, hard hell. Lots of hard. This one's real hard. Dubstep, happy hardcore. I think that's the first time we've seen that one. Happy hardcore, trance. I don't know if you identify with those. I know sometimes it gets it, and then sometimes there's words that it doesn't know that you inform us of. The chords are a bit offset. That's okay. That's what I was hearing. Yeah. That was a cool effect. I was like, what? It was so subtle. Like it wasn't obvious. Gatlic Radio. Shout out to Kinasara. Thank you for sending that in. This is not AI. It's just a file. So does not seem to be available otherwise. Come Out by Quillis. Mixed How It Is on Purpose, Bit Crusher and Pitch Changer. All right. So a disclaimer for unorthodox mixing. I like that. Come Out, Quillis. Lo-fi.
Come on the dark light, come on the dark light. Brother got a Glock light. Come on the dark light, come on the dark light. Come on the dark light, pop. Come on the dark light, come on the dark light. Brother got a Glock light. Come on the dark light, come on the dark light. Come on the dark light, pop. Only smoke you get is that gun smoke in your liver. Pop a this, pop a perk. You want that smoke, man, it's absurd. Hit from the back, man, I hit it first. You were the last and I was the first. I was the best and you were the worst. Pause, wait, get a job, don't rap, you sounding too funny. If you wanna fight, let's do it, I'm ready, let's go. Ding ding, guess who won? I'm the only one left. Shoot at your body, I don't care who you rap. Paint bodies red, leave them dead like redemption. Bro got a stick, I don't do no aggression. I kill everybody in every session. Rigging my music like the 2020 election. Come on the dark light, come on the dark light. Brother got a Glock light. Come on the dark light, come on the dark light. Come on the dark light, pop. Come on the dark light, come on the dark light. Brother got a Glock light. Come on the dark light, come on the dark light. Come on the dark light, pop.
Very cool. Come Out, Dark Light. Yeah, that was a cool. That was an effective. Yeah, it worked perfectly. The hook, Come Out, the Dark Light, with the pitched up and the Bit Crusher. It's pretty interesting there. And I just like the vibe is cool. It sounded pretty decently mixed. The balance seemed good. You had that extra air up in the high end, but in the vocals, but that's certainly accentuated from the pitched upness, probably. Let's see what the machine said. Whoops. Trap, of course. Boom bap, gangsta trap. Yeah, trap's gonna be one that's too easy to guess. Also, the rules will not be. The rules will be you can only guess one, and you can't. Yeah, if you type in 3, then I'm just gonna take the first one. But the game is not in session. We're just testing the concept, guessing the genre for a certain amount of loyalty points. Let's see what the for the most part, just had that extra crispiness up there, which wasn't too bad. Trap, horrorcore. Always like when that one shows up. Aquilus, thank you for sending that in. Come out. Interesting sound here. Let me SoundCloud follow you. Come out. It's private though. Can't see it. The Bob himself has another priority. Thank you for that. In the near future, I am working on adding in the priority product on the through the submission form itself, so you don't have to do separate things like Cashapp or whatever. And not just for people who pay, but anyone who has an account. I'm gonna also implement some kind of, similar to the loyalty points, some kind of like streak of, not streak, but like a, if you submit a number of times, you'll get a free priority pass that will be in your account, and you can apply it to a submission form. That's in the works, but you have to make an account. It's very simple. You just press the Google sign in, and Google takes care of the rest. I don't see your email. I don't see your password. Actually, it might show me your email, but I don't really look through them. Anyway, the Bob himself, Badman Remix. Badman Remix.
Monster, you. You dirty little monster. You murderer. You think about me. Go ahead, Anthony. You think bad thoughts about me.
It's my name. My real
Maybe
name.
some man in this room. Some man with guts.
What is that?
Somebody who's so sick to death of living in this kind of place and willing to take a chance. Sneak up behind you and lay something heavy across your skull.
You fought to keep the
And
intro
it's once
long?
and for all.
How long is it?
You're a bad
420.
You're a
Whoa.
very
Oh,
bad
it's just an AI.
You think that?
Is that a lawn mowing
Go ahead, Anthony.
bicycle?
I'm a very bad man.
Tricycle?
Keep thinking that. Somebody sneak up behind him.
That's cool.
Somebody end this now. What he's thinking about me.
That, I don't know what AI you use for that, but if you looped that
Would somebody
animated album art?
Something and end this.
What is this
You're a
though?
bad man. You're very bad.
Yeah, I'm bad to the bone. Phone home, like ET. Can't be me, SVU with ICU, bitch, you can't see me. Straight rage from the deity. That's why the guy heavy hitters done needed me. I'm the phase of the wave you can seem to see. In the game ain't nothing but another seed to me. Been with the nonsense, I don't have a conscience. Turn news to content, live with the bomb, they're infinite. With the way I speak, you know me, I'm a DOG. I think Adam should have ate that peach, yo. I'm the man like Allo B. I'm the man like Allo B. I'm the man like Allo B.
I don't really give two fucks today. You're too sensitive. I can't suffocate myself for you. If this stuff I say offends you, stay the fuck away from me. Hate me from your safe space. I won't play along just to save faces. And painstakingly clear to me, I'ma remain the same damn B.O.B. no matter what y'all say. So don't play with me. I'm about to bust shots off from A to Z. Just for the sake of being me, demons speaking up, but they ain't deceiving me. Can't just let this anger eat at me. Rage repeatedly poisoning me. I'm voicing any opinion or annoyance simply cause I can. I fuck my plans, not showing y'all where the fuck I stand. Let the buzz die down in a rush right now. Running down a dream I don't trust right now. And it's cancel culture, these fans are vultures. I'm antisocial, I can't choke you. Tried to be a people pleaser, suppressing the cycle, but you can't please anyone, and I don't.
Copyright strike. I won't get a copyright strike. I always get copyright claims. That happens every time. As long as it doesn't block the stream. But that's very rare. And if yours isn't blocked, then we're good. Is this an extended outro here? What the fuck? Badman Remix. Feature. Oh, okay, there was some. Featuring King Rising. I forgot to say that earlier. It's over. Extended intro and outro. The Bob himself, Badman Remix featuring King Ryza. Yeah, great energy. I like the flow you got into there. I would say I was kind of wanting to hear the vocals a little more forward, but they weren't. They cut through just fine. Wasn't like a volume issue. Or I guess it is, but there wasn't a serious volume issue is what I mean. Hardcore hip hop. Yeah, vocals -5, so definitely on the soft side, especially. They sounded louder than that though. I wouldn't have guessed -5.1. So they cut through with frequency wise, but I think bringing them up would help to make. Yeah, they're missing a little of the body there. It didn't sound as bad as that spectral balance is making it look out to be. Let's see what the other tags are. Hardcore hip hop, grime, conscious horrorcore, the usual. Every time there's like an Eminem style flow, hardcore hip hop shows up. Some of those lines you went into that man, like where he does that kind of I don't know what you call it, like an accent maybe. You remind me of him a lot when you did that. But you're overall, you didn't sound like an Eminem clone or anything. I just noticed that hardcore hip hop hopping in. Got a guy that can mix for me, but don't ask him for every song. Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, it wasn't too bad, but definitely room for improvement. The Bob himself, thank you for sending that in. Thank you for the support once again. Much appreciated. Helping to keep the digital lights on. Literally. But not lights. Data servers and databases. End of the line, Schizophreniac. New tracks still mixing and tuning. I think it's close to done. Let's hear it. Work in progress.
What is it about heroin that flips that switch for you?
End of the line.
I don't know. It's like that. It's like a feeling of love, like that love that will never, that doesn't go away.
Make sure you
It goes away.
Let me tell you a little tale. Step right up and remove the veil. Stick my poison, put head down and pale blood left my face like my family is out of place. It's not seasonal but a wild goose chase. I set my own pace while my ideas running wild. It's like I haven't grown into it yet. Like a man child stepping into every trap. Stuck on boobies, I need to settle the score. Make my escape like the Fuji. The world has a way of getting under your skin. Come on in, left in the dirt. A needle is my holy sin. The devil's grin only gets noticed when you're at your lowest. When I'm in the chase is what keeps me focused. It's like hitting you with a hook in this melee. Head underwater, Dr. Bill still is payday. I can stop anytime I want, is what I hear say. But the shit's not real, this is my life. No play. I can tell it to myself twice, but it won't sink in. I won't give in to recycling your opinion. Throw it in the trash bin, straight from the horse's mind. I'm galloping, I catch the fish, keep it at bay. Like a pelican, no panicking, I keep my cool under pressure. I'm holeless when I won't fold by seduction or pleasure. I'm too grown for that, I've done my part. I don't brush it off lightly, I see life as art. At the end of the line here, don't leave me blind dear. Show me the way you'll have no fear. At the end of the line here, don't leave me blind dear. Show me the way you'll have no fear. At the end of the line here, don't leave me blind dear. Show me the way you'll have no fear. At the end of the line here, don't leave me blind dear. Show me the way you'll have no fear. It's like I'm moving up,
like
but
the
I pull
rise.
down. Confident to lose control, lost and never found. Stuck in the moment, seeking atonement. Connecting dots, my secret component. A search for more makes me feel less. Stress takes to win the meat like decompress. Yes, I treat this like a game of chess. So when I let go and give in, I created a mess. It's
cold when you're on your own. You will seek something to keep you warm, staring at nothing on your phone. Resurrect is brain dead, and I'm surprised I'm still walking, feeding a knowledge like a knife in the brain. Yeah, I'm talking. All you're seeking is a dream to escape into. That's a habit that never been new. That's what sins do. Sell a perfect picture to make you bloom in nirvana. Scratch your temple, light it up, and get a boom of marijuana. Calm your nerves, man. Focus yourself. I'm cursed, fam. Balls in your court, throw it to the left field, scram. And you gotta equip a harness to withstand the surprises. It finalizes your future, how you handle it, not a crisis. It antagonizes you to show your teeth, to make them feel what it demises. Till the slightest make you lose your shit.
It doesn't go away.
Rebel without a cause, get back with the program. Taking an autogram, get potentially laced with a scam. Is so subtle, proof is there, no rebuttal. Your vessel showing the story of the storms. The substance scuffle, the battle for control, and the brain separated by a membrane. And speaking of your weakness, only gets met with disdain. It's insane. At the end of your line, you will find a bitch like future. Dress up nicely in a paradigm, snorted up, make the difficulty stop. But when you wake up, you're back recycling your every fog. Every fog, every fog, every recycling your every fog. At the end of the line, recycling your every fog. At the end of your line, you're recycling your every fog. At the end of the line, recycling your every line. That makes
super effective panning choices throughout the whole track.
The line here, don't leave me blind, dear. Show me the way you'll have no fear. At the end of the line here, don't leave me blind, dear. Show me the way you'll have no fear. At the end of the line
really
here, don't leave me blind, dear. Show me the way you'll have no fear. At the end of the line here, don't leave me blind, dear. Show me the way you'll have no fear. It's like I'm moving up, but I'm pulled down. Confident to lose control, lost and never found. Stuck in the moment, seeking atonement. Connecting dots, my secret component. I search for more, makes me feel less. Stress takes the wind of me like decompress. Yes, I treat this like a game of chess. So when I let go and give in, I created a mess.
Schizophrenia.
So when I let go and give in, I created a mess.
End of the line.
So when
Mix
I let go
5.
and give in, I created
I
a mess.
can't see myself continuing on this way.
Are you afraid it's going to kill you?
Yeah, it's like a weird feeling of admitting the fact that why haven't I died? Why hasn't it taken me out?
So, definitely a song from the perspective of a junkie. I'm wondering if that's something that you live through, or if it's just a something you're embodying yourself into in the song, in the character of the song. Yeah, really interesting kind of atmosphere. Very effective stereo situations. And you had that breakdown bridge at the end where it's kind of trippy. I kind of thought it could have used more, because it was like one in the middle, and then there was one on the left that was strong, and then the right was empty for a bit, and then there were some whispers. I feel like you could have balanced that out a little more, but unless you're going for a left brain situation, I don't know if that's. But yeah, that's the only thing I noted. Otherwise, it sounded like it was mixed fairly well. Family, myself, I escaped it. It's always good to escape. I'm glad. Let's see what the machine says. Conscious. Makes sense. Unbalanced. The bass is the culprit. This one didn't sound like a loud bass to me. It must have just been a little extra for this reference curve. Conscious, jazzy, hip-hop. Oh, you got a couple of electronics in here. Hip-hop, down-tempo, trip-hop, IDM, abstract. What the hell? What is it here?
As a way of getting none of your skill lowest when I'm in it. This is my life. The play straight from the horses.
Maybe from the vocal samples? There's nothing really that electronic about that part. Anyway, it does say hip hop electronic. Schizophrenic, thank you. Or yeah, end of the line. Thank you for sending that in. Yeah, I think, and like balancing out on the right side, but also making them even more like sharp, staccato, like disorienting almost. Feels like it would be appropriate there. Not too much, but enough where it makes you like shake your head kind of thing. That's what I was imagining myself. DJ Graves, and then the Bob himself had, speaking of self, has another priority for us. DJ Graves, kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. We don't want you to kick the bucket. Hard rap beat. Starting off a strange world here. It's very dark. It sounds like half the samples are distorted or big crushed or something. Not big crushed. They're like it's like unusually lo-fi, I guess. Super cool skull with snake cross scales. Tampon for a tongue? This is super bizarre. Pisces, thank you. The Bob, why do you say that? Don't play that shit I sent. But, so you don't want me to play what you just sent me at all? Or should I, or you just want to wait till later? I'm confused. Or you literally want to give it to someone else. I mean, I guess you can do that. Yes, it sounds like all of the samples, except for the hi-hats sound alright. The snare's alright too. It's just like all the harmonic elements are... They sound like they've been, like they lost information, like they were all compressed MP3s or something. Unless this is a new, extra lo-fi style. The guitar's an interesting choice. All right, so it seems like it pretty much sounds like we've heard all the parts here. Yeah, it's an interesting dark kind of sound, but the quality is just not right with with a lot of those instrument samples. It just seems like they were in poor condition. The files themselves. I'll give you the like for the respect on YouTube as always, as you should do on this live stream. I keep forgetting to say that. Please hit the like button. Some glue, yeah. Glue to Vamp, hit 'em, realferm.com. It's linked in the chat and it's in the description. Variation in engineering, yeah. It sounded a bit naked at times, but That part I'm not as mad about because there's plenty of examples of super effective. Oh shit! Did I not press record? Oh, we have to listen to a couple seconds of it. Hold on, sorry. It has yeah, no, because if someone's rapping, if someone's going off on like a strong freestyle situation, this type of arrangement is actually kind of perfect. But yeah, some of those that low bass thing is it sounds like it's clipped or something. I don't know. DJ Graves, I don't know what kind of sample kit you're working with or instruments, but or you know, or it's a new level of lo-fi that I was not aware of. All right, here we go. It's now analyzing. The guitar riff was cool. What's up, Terrible Tune? And Sinful Beats. If the Bob himself, I just need to hear from the Bob himself. He told me, oh, just skip. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. Just skip it, give it away. All right. Well, I appreciate the support. Okay, yeah, hip hop instrumental. This shouldn't be too surprising. Okay, so I'll get since Sinful Beats said you can give it to me first, I'll give it to Sinful Beats. I'll just, put it down there for now. Just before I forget, and Pisces is next with a priority. Wait, where is it? Pisces, which one are you? I don't see your name in the queue. Sinful Beats. Free priority there for it. All right, courtesy of Bob himself. Shout out to him. So yeah, hip hop instrumental. Yeah, that's YouTube. That's YouTube level. Not surprising. There's no vocals. But yeah, look at this. The spectrogram is kind of naked. And so I do think a gluing aspect would definitely help as well. Preferably in the low mid bass region. And that's after that, I think it'll balance it out. It's also fairly narrow. Instrumental electro, down-tempo electro, hip-hop, and electronic gangsta. Okay. It's a little confused, though. 11% highest confidence. DJ Graves, thank you for sending that in. Good to hear from you. It's been a minute. Yeah, I don't know what exactly the situation is with the samples you're using, but I would recommend finding an upgrade. Unless you like that sound specifically, I'm not sure what that means exactly. Venom, or no, sorry, I will play soon, but Pisces. In the parentheses, he said. Oh, Pisces, man. I see. Pisces, it will be next. There we go. Juice WRLD Pisces Master. Wait. You're sending in a straight up Juice WRLD song? The song's original quality wasn't great, so I mastered it to sound significantly better. Okay, but is it like an unreleased one? Juice WRLD will almost certainly get this stream copyright blocked. Pillows.su. We're gonna try it out. So you mastered. How did you just like rip the audio? Or did you download it from somewhere? His vocals don't sound that great, dude. Sounds better. The bass is a little. So is this not on an album of his? Or? I'm wondering where this came from, because I don't know this. I know Juice. Okay, that makes sense. That's what I thought. So it's a badass song. I can still tell that yeah. It almost sounds like there's actually musically something missing. Nothing to do with the actual engineering. Thousands from a leak community? Oh my god. They should release them and let people. I guess that's cool. So I'm wondering if from this leaked community, whatever these unreleased things are, like whether it's actually if it was finished and meant to be, and it hadn't been released yet, or if it's like from a vault of stuff he never finished or never released or never finished. Because it sounded like it wasn't. It sounded like it was in the process of being mixed, but they weren't done with it yet. And obviously you did some stuff yourself, and I'm sure you improved it. But I haven't heard the original, so I don't know. But I'm sure you improved it in some way. But whatever was lacking in the mix, I think it was more of a. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's something that a master can really do, unless you like can separate the stems or something, which I think is possible these days, but it probably wouldn't be perfect. What I was thinking is that if the community of people that have access to this, and they should just donate the stems of these Juice WRLD unreleased tracks, and let like real producers make, find the best songs in there, and actually finish them, and make the Juice WRLD family get money from it or something. I don't know, but yeah, cool. It's cool to hear. I've never heard that. Basically just had to engineer Max Lord's preset on it. Yeah, I guess. Die to Live. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it was like fundamentally in the song, there's just things that you would need to really go into the original session to really optimize. Trap, not surprising. So yeah, the bass was a bit on the high end, but that doesn't really surprise me at all. Sometimes it sounded a bit smeared, but fairly balanced. Trap, cloud rap, emo, alternative rock. Somehow Britpop came up, but that's too low to consider. Melodic emo trap, 97%. I trained this one on Juice WRLD for that, so that's why that happened. It recognized his voice. It said, "Oh, I heard that before. It's called melodic emo trap." Pisces, thank you for sending that in. Interesting. Don't take these with much. The bass is too low for most modern hip hop productions. It just doesn't, even in the bass heavy, it's like not. It was balanced. The balancing overall, I don't think wasn't the biggest problem. I think it was just more of a fundamental quality of the underlying mix that I'm assuming all you had access to was the master track, the whatever was bounced there. All right, let's go to Calvonics is the next free one, and then I'll play Sinful because oh, I gotta remove the Bob himself. The Bob himself has donated himself to Sinful, who will be next. But first, Calvonics, When I'm With You is the next submission here. Featuring Saint Jester. Don't forget to hit the like button, as I will demonstrate here on the... Oh, I already demonstrated it in the past. 6 months ago. Oh shit, is this your biggest music video? In terms of views?
Calvonics, sweetie, you killing it.
Woke up, took the bus through the cold. Job's done, didn't do what I'm told. But when everything's going wrong, you're my light, my strength, and my song. But I still got that playlist you made. Still feel your voice through the 808. And when the noise gets loud and wild, you're the calm behind the mind. When the world comes crashing down in waves, you pull me in and I forget the way. Still like shimmer on your face, and suddenly I don't need an escape. No map, no plan, no perfect view. But I'm alive when I'm with you. Everything is alright though when you put on a smile. I can just take on the world in style. I don't need no one or anyone else. You say, meet me down by 3rd and Vine, and it hits like a chord in perfect time. And when the noise gets loud and wild, you're the calm behind the mind. When the world comes crashing down in waves, you pull me in and I forget the way. Still like shimmer on your face, and suddenly I don't need an escape. No map, no plan, no perfect view. But I'm alive when I'm with you.
Calvonics. Mr. Nostalgia. is the album that is the one that's coming out in a week or two. So this one is from this is August 14th, 34,000 views, featuring Saint Jester. Was I tripping, or is Saint Jester the furry? I guess, yeah. Well, he's in a jester outfit, of course. That's awesome. Saint Jester. Sorry, I wanted to, there we go. Yeah, that's a good time. I remember you sent this in probably in the earlier, one of the first ones you sent in, maybe several months ago. And yeah, it's a nice, I think it's gonna say synth pop or something like that. It's a nice, smooth 80s kind of vibe. 80s nights vibe or something. Let's see what the machine says. Italo disco. Okay, is that Italian disco music? I don't, we'll find out. Beautiful balance. Wonderfully mixed. How was the stereo? Nice. Italo disco. Synth pop. There we go. Euro disco. Dance pop. Hi. NRG? What? We've never seen that before, that's for sure. Okay, we need to explain. So we gotta find out what this is. I'm gonna go to the bathroom after this before I play the next one too. I gotta take a break. Right, glossy. Okay, what's Giorgio Moro? Yeah, it's gotta be like Italian people. La Bionda. Italo disco blends bright analog synth textures, steady dance rhythm, simple emotive harmonies, and polished 80s production to create melodic, club-oriented pop dance tracks. No actual indication of being Italian, other than but Italo is not how you say Italian, so it's very strange. Italiano. Yeah. And very interesting fingerprint here. I don't know. We're not going to see what high NRG means. Next time we'll see it. We'll find out. All right, let me go to the bathroom real quick. And then I'll be back, and I'll probably close the queue soon. So if you haven't sent one in yet, or you're trying to send in another one after it's been played, do it soon. Be right back. Alrighty. Hey, I was not. It was number 1. Come on now. All right. Sinful is next. Prioritized on behalf of donated by the Bob himself, and he relinquished the submission for whatever reason, and he was kind enough to say whoever wants it, and Sinful was the first to claim it. It's called Venom. It was whack. Hey, I trust you. I trust you. I'm not gonna go against your orders. And we appreciate your support. What's Venom? Did I actually download it? Oh, yeah, there's. Got it.
Hey, they said it would kill me, and it did. What came back don't need permission no more. It killed me, and I don't fear that venom anymore. Grew up on the side of the equation that don't balance. Every deficit I carried became a callus. They fed me doubt for breakfast, I developed the palate. Learned to taste the lie before it finished leaving they lips. Switched to metabolism. What was supposed to shut me down got filed on the fuel. Every closed door build a tolerance I can't unlearn. Every not you was just another dose absorbed, and the dosage kept increasing, but the shaking stopped. Head steady now, heartbeat flat. Same substance, different outcome, call it a that. They thought the silence meant I swallowed it whole. Nah, I was digesting. Turning lead into something they can't test for you. Every scar patent, every wonder formula. I ain't survived the poison, I became a poison scared of. Running through my veins and I don't want the antidote. Every drop they gave me made me harder than they know. I ain't clean, I ain't cured, I ain't fixed and I ain't sorry.
Are these your vocals?
Stop my heart, just taught it how to pump. They built a whole resume of reasons I should fold. Excel sheet of my deficiencies in bold. Cross-referenced every weakness, sent that shit certified. And I signed for it, read every page, memorize, use the margins for my notes. See, that's the thing about a man who read his own obituary. Stop being afraid of editors. Nah, for real though, think about that shit. Now flip the cadence, slow it down. I walk different since the compound changed. I don't flinch at what used to flatten me. Room adjust when I enter now, and I ain't raised my voice once. Discipline they couldn't prescribe. Discernment from the ones who lied, dead in my face. Hunger from the nights the fridge ain't have nothing but a light bulb. Independence from the ones who did. That's the venom talking. And I wouldn't trade a single milligram, not a single damn milligram. Don't need your venom running through my veins, and I don't want the antidote. Don't need it. Every try they gave me made me harder than they know. Can't break me. I ain't clean, I ain't cured, I ain't fixed, and I ain't sorry. What was supposed to stop my heart just taught it how to pump. I ain't gonna lie to you right now. I almost walked away from all of it, not the music, everything. Had a night I sat in the parking lot 2 hours straight, engine running, knew where to drive to, and the only reason I'm still here is the strength, it's the discipline, all of that. Something in me wouldn't let me turn the key off. I metabolize that shit. Feel it in the blood now, feel it in the chest, feel it in the way the root contact when I step in it. Every milligram they meant for damage. Running through my veins and it became the antidote. Every drop they gave me made the medicine they need. I ain't clean, I ain't cured, I'm something they ain't seen before.
The balance is very peculiar, but super effective energy. Sinful beats. Sinful. Venom. Super epic. I thought maybe I thought what do you Oh, this one's not published. Okay. I wasn't sure if you, based on your name, if you were just the producer or also the rapper, vocalist. High on crunk most of the time. Rock rap. I guess, yeah, it did kind of have that. The beat was very much on the hip hop side, I think. Very energetic, very like almost like a club level energy to it, where it's jerking you around in cool ways. I have a ton of strange shit and collab stuff. Okay. Let's see what the machine says. Pop rap. Sure. Yeah, mostly normal. So yeah, this was an unusual situation. Not sure if you're still working on it, but this could definitely be optimized. It's funny because the musicality of it was super on point, and the mix didn't sound that bad. It's just you could tell it had a weird balance, but it wasn't like, didn't sound like it was bad. I think it's hard to say. What I'm saying is it was effective in its current form, but if that was balanced, I guarantee you it would sound even better. Pop rap, trap, hardcore, hip hop, electro, electronic electro. Jerking you around in cool ways. Sinful, thank you for sending that in. Venom. Still unpolished. Alright, yeah. Keep doing your thing there. It was super effective arrangement and energy, all that good stuff. Thank you for sending that in, and shout out to the Bob himself for donating his priority. L3 is next. Old Dog Freestyle. And did I see another notification here? That's an old one? No, that's an old one. It's giving me notifications late. Alright, here we go. L3. Oh, you emailed it. Right. Does the file upload not work for you on the submission form? Maybe you don't trust my servers. Old Dog Freestyle. Here we go. Either way, it's all good. I still oh, it takes super long. That's understandable. You can if you create an account, you can create a draft before the queue is before the queue opens. It'll say create draft on the button, and then you can fill it out, upload a file, save it, and then press it in one click when the queue opens. The file thing should work, but they do expire. They expire in like 2 or 3 days. I forgot what it was set to, so that they don't sit in the Amazon cloud. Anyway, you can still email it if that's convenient for you. No worries. Old Dog Freestyle. Here we go.
Ring, ring. Who the fuck is that? It's a 910 number, so you know what niggas at.
Too sick, yeah. Too sick, yeah. Too sick, yeah. Too sick, yeah. Look, I had to make it by myself, nobody helped. I was too locked in to give up on this dream that I've always held. Always attracted backstabbers, don't matter cause I let my mistakes smell. Look mama, no hands, I'll be here till I make bands. Y'all don't even stand a chance, beating me never again. Lost a couple of my friends, got the rap game in my hand. Doubt me, bitch, what? You can't pull me down. Way too smart, way too big, you can't fool me now. Got too good for my own sake, got 2 albums on the way. You can't match me, not today. LD riding his own wave, cut a couple of ties, oh boy, what what a shame. Still a product of shady since a baby. MMLP made me so violent and vicious. I'm coming back on you bitches with a weapon extended inside of the back of a rented limo with the windows tinted. Pop your head off in a minute. This shit going away as it was intended. I'm still spitting that
Carolina shit. Hold on, you forget. Take a fucking shut up and swing it around it, bitch. The money is a mindset if you already rich. Take a fucking shut up and swing it around it, bitch.
Too sick to let a bitch try and play me. Old dogs up in my zone that done save me. No more shit to deal with, I'm fresh about the game beat. Brand new bitches on my dick try and chase me. Try and chase me.
Got you, Bob. L3, Old Dog Freestyle. Hell yeah. That was a nice, solid, I think it's going to say hardcore. Every time I hear a slightly Eminem influenced flow and delivery, it says hardcore, what does it say? Hardcore hip hop or something? I love that line. I forgot what you said. Something about the Marshall Mathers LP or the LP2 being raised on it and that kind of thing. That was, I forgot what you said, but it was a clever, and you rode the beat real nice with the pumps and all that. It's very engaging. Trap, not surprising. I guess we'll see. Pretty nice. Pretty nice balance. I think there's a ghost in here. Trap, grime, boom bap. There it is. Hardcore hip hop, but very small. There's a strong trap beat. It works. J. Cole song. Oh, J. Cole type beat. Oh, okay. Right on. Yeah, I think it could use a little more attention. Nothing that really jumped out at me, but I think you can widen it a little. Ow. Well, I just had this seizure. I don't know what just happened. I was going to say something, and then the words just came out garbled, and it didn't make any sense, so I stopped. L3, thank you for sending that in. Old Dog Freestyle. Oh, that's right. Nope, I lost it. Shit. Okay, Bob. Are you in there? I don't see another Bob here. What's up, Madam the Sage? Madman the Sage, sorry. I'm looking for Bob. I don't see Bob. Heath Latin is the next free one. If you haven't sent it in yet, or if it's under a different name. I'm not seeing your Bob submission. Don't forget to hit the like button. We'll be back tomorrow. It's a double feature. Because I prefer to do them on Wednesdays, but I couldn't do it on Wednesdays. We'll be on again tomorrow. Madman the Sage, I see you. I'm asking Bob because he sent another priority, but I don't see his name in here. I see BPF Gemini. That's the only B one. Let me queue up Heath Latin, and then if he pops it in there, I'll take it up. Damn it! I'm having a Alzheimer's moment. Heath Latin, Nike. Bad Barbie. What the fuck was I gonna say? It was something important about the stream. Oh, that's right. I have to close the queue. That's what it is. I'm gonna close the queue, but I want to make sure Bob gets in there. The Bob himself. All right, I see it. Let's go ahead and play He Flatten, and then I'll queue up Bob after. I guess I should have started it already. It's a quick 2:38. All right, now I'm gonna close the queue.
One who knows she the shit. Every time she bringing this, she swinging go to your fucking bag of shit. Better believe it when you see her coming in. A bad looking Barbie, no baby, more lady than anybody but me. A psychopathic me can handle. With real strategic type of reaches, Legion of Doom type of queen with them sparkly shining eyes. Them bitches wanna be up in her position of the hoes. Ain't crazy enough to even complete one of her damn
something
missions.
about your vocals
aren't meeting y'all know what? Licking the crystal, fuck with me and I'll hit you. Then she gonna drop in on you like a nuclear missile, struck down like popping lightning, all around dropping anyone who biting more than they can swallow. Ha, my dog blow dollars like it's her career, but it's no fear cause I got more coming right on down the pipe to you, my little.
It's missing a lot of the middle. That's what
on me, yep, I'm gonna take the world out now. Here come we loud.
Very strange mix. I do kind of like this super panned Nike. It sounds like she's like switching side. It's really tricky. That's pretty cool. Black Surfer on the beat. Alright, so a lot of cool things in there, but certainly not in the best state of audio that it could be. But I understand you guys aren't going super crazy over there. Nike was the other artist, and He Flatten. But yeah, I see what you're doing there. That is, she's got a really interesting kind of delivery going on there, and the way the stereo choices I was very much approved of. But yeah, the He Flatten verse was a bit. It was missing that body in there in the sound. It didn't seem like it was glued in there right. Let's see what the machine says. Trap indeed, very unbalanced. Oh no. And they were also quiet, but it's not really that. It's more about the missing frequencies, I think, is the story. It's this whole. Ideally, your voice should really span from down here all the way pretty much to the end. And it was like a giant high pass filter was put on it with a very high threshold, or whatever the border. Let's see. Yeah, the stereo was nice. It would have been wider if I had clipped. This is the He Flatten part. If I clipped the Nike part, I bet it would have been a lot wider. trap, bass music. The bass was going heavy. Pop, rap, hardcore, hip. Yep. He Flattened, thank you for sending that in. Shout out to Nike. Bad Barbie. Alright, the Bob himself now has another priority. And then Palmier Yellow, Terrible Tune, Augur's Audio Cole. Oh, another name that I know that is new to the channel, I think. This channel. Larry Lewis, DMG, Ayo King, Zach Whittier, Yerk, Hollow. Oh my god. Fifi, Calvonics, Madman, Fiani Luca. I don't know why I just decided to read all those, but good to know. Two Slugs is the name of the track. The Bob himself. Don't forget to hit the like button. Also, tomorrow the same thing is happening. It's a double header. Double FERM Factor header tomorrow night. Two Slugs, the Bob himself. Another bottle of whiskey. Classic guitar tone.
Monte Carlo with the shotty riding shotgun. Two slugs in that bitch for when the cops come. Bottle of Jack in my lap, no I ain't rap tight. Living life like tonight could be my last night. Monte Carlo with the shotty riding shotgun. Two slugs in that bitch for when the cops come. Bottle of Jack in my lap, no I ain't rap tight. Living life like tonight could be my last night. Once again I'm here, fidgety, the liquor's fucking with me. Got the music up loud, fuck it, this could be the end of me. The voices in my head wonder who's the real enemy. Man, I'm headed for the pin again, cause they got wind of me in the Monte Carlo with the shotty riding shotgun. Bottle of Jack in my lap and then it pops comes. Driving like a sissy doing 40 in a 50. Jeff Gordon on a sticker, man, of course I fucking hit him. Headed to the jail again, now I'ma go out shooting. Fucking life and my freedom and I got nothing to lose. And put yourself in my shoes, what the fuck is the difference? I got a couple of slugs, but I got nothing for distance. Monte Carlo with the shotty riding shotgun. Two slugs in that bitch for when the cops
it's
come.
Like a
Bottle
country
Jack in my lap, no I ain't rap tight. Living life like tonight could be my last night. Monte Carlo with the shotty riding shotgun. Two slugs in that bitch for when the cops come. Bottle of Jack
instrumental reminds me of a Allman Brothers song.
Life like tonight could be my last night. In and out of consciousness, this bottle's almost gone. A sip of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, I'm horrified. I've vomited, I'm sort of fine, I promise. If the door gets pried open, though I'm smoking them, I'm not just gonna greet them with a smile. Shit, hi, my name is Barbara. Those cuffs, let me try them on. It's gonna end the violent, all kind of carnage. Common sense is gone, it's just the liquor talking. Walls and spinning, pictures falling. What was that? The pigs and knocking, turn the bottle up and then I turn around a shotgun. 2 slugs in that bitch, but I just got one. See my mama's eyes as mine drip a suicide. Father, please forgive me for what I'm about to do tonight.
Oh, that was unexpected. Damn. Okay, now that I'm hearing more of the lyrics, now that I'm focusing on the lyrics at the, that I guess I should have seen that coming. Wow, that was very true story. What? From the perspective of someone else? Because you're still alive? That's wild. Okay, yeah, super effective storytelling there. I wish I was paying a little more closely attention to the lyrics. I mean, I was hearing them, obviously, but I was really dialed into the instrumental because I was interested in the guitar part. But yeah, it seemed like it was leading up to that. That was, his mom's name was Sue. Yeah, very, very interesting. Speaking of the Allman Brothers, Southern Crossroads, shout out to it. Shout out to the Allman Brothers. I think most of them are dead, but maybe Greg Allman, Elo Richie. I like your positivity there. I wanted to read, because the Bob said, he said something about, yeah, this one got weak verses. Hook is kind of catchy, but it's from my dad's, oh, okay. From my dad's perspective in 07. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's wild. And I wasn't distracted by the weak mixing. I was distracted by the instrumental, the music nature of it. The guitar, I was just kind of, I was trying to figure what it was reminding me of. And I think it was some kind of Allman Brothers chord progression combined with the sound. Trap. Really? I thought I clipped the chorus. We'll find out. I wasn't paying attention to the balance. A little on the quiet side. Okay, it was just the bass. So what part was it? It's the chorus. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, the bass is like the loudest thing, and yeah, definitely could use some balancing out there. Trap, pop rap, cloud rap. I think cloud rap. Schizo said, "Yep, cloud rap's there, 7%." Yeah, pop rap, trap, electronic. Makes sense. I'm surprised it didn't pick up more of the guitar. The vocals really dominated though, so that makes sense. Very much hip-hop vocal style. The Bob himself, thank you for sending that in. And once again, thank you for the support. It really, really helps. Appreciate it. Palmier Yellow. Opera's Phantom. Opera's Phantom. I just gotta download it here. Yeah, it has picked up country when it's very standard country. There's a lot of it has to do with the mixing style, because it's going entirely off of a spectrogram, like so mixing things in a certain way can affect the energy density plot amongst the frequencies, which can make it seem more like one genre than another, because it doesn't know the difference between something being louder in the spot, something being quieter in that spot, versus the vibe, because it's a machine. It's very interesting though, the way it behaves. Palmier Yellow, Opera's Phantom. Reverse possession of the Phantom of the Opera.
Waiting for the opportunity. This is the soul I feel to me. The soul I feel to me is free. I'm craving the stage. I know it's gonna be really strange. And I know I'm a little bit strange. Without change the way that I made for you. This simple fact is I want
very dissonant.
you to stop both ways. So I hung behind you next to I'll show you how I'm made. I know I'm invisible to you. I know I'm invisible to you. But now you see me. Yes, it was meant to be. Welcome to the opera.
Is the out of tune nature intentional? It's pretty extreme.
Just that pills that I took work when it affected too much. I needed to work. No comfort in my head. I knew that in my head. No use in needed bed. But I lost all for this damn. I needed a basement. Cause I know that Christmas needs to walk. But all of this ain't enough. I needed to see my time enough. But it still was too hard for you. But I get it. I was
It's very out of key.
Everything for you.
It almost sounds like it's intentional, but it's so extreme.
I don't think they're enjoying. I know they're clapping, but it's not the same
The
way.
vocals are also kind of muddy. They're buried in there.
Left it all. It's not a fake image, it's a mask I made to hide my face from you. I loved you so much, but now I go for none. But now more for none, not for none. How come that I gave you so much for you?
I'll get to the bottom of this.
Cause I'm not the person you wanted. How dare I? How dare I?
I think he's just singing, and whether it's auto-tuned or not, it sounds like it might be auto-tuned to the wrong key. The instrumental, there's a very dissonant chord change. There's a very dissonant chord change in there, and we have harmonic analysis available. So we'll see, but isolated, the instrumental has it seems to have it's a coherent pattern of chords. It's not a standard like diatonic key signature, but it just seems like the vocals were set into the wrong key. That's what it sounds like to me. And almost every note was just in a different, unfortunately. But again, maybe that was the intention. I don't know. Let's see what the machines, and also the mix was a bit. The vocals were also kind of buried, and it seemed like maybe there was some kind of artistic liberties taken there. Trap, okay, trap beat, of course. It's balanced. That's interesting. To me, it sounded like the vocals were kind of, but maybe they were masked frequency-wise. So, B flat minor, F6. Hold on. Shut up. Hold on. A flat. I don't know if that's right. Or it's right, but something is very strange. I'm trying to figure it out. The stem separation might not be good. That's why it sounds like that. But yeah, isolated, they both sound coherent by themselves, the vocals and the instrumental. The instrumental is actually more dissonant in and of itself than the vocals are. But I think the melody that's being sung is not in the right key of what's happening in the instrumental. I believe that's what I'm hearing. But again, it seems like it might have been a intentional choice. That's what it's missing. It's missing the talking the intelligibility, as they say, frequency band. That's why it sounded like the vocals were quiet, but they were actually fairly close to the instrumental in loudness. But it was missing that mid-range band there. So they weren't quite cutting through. Trap, cloud rap, G-funk. It's pretty confused. 13%, that's not. Yeah, I haven't heard anything like that either. So I don't blame it. I hope I'm not lagging. It's not telling me I'm lagging. So I think it's your Wi-Fi. Alright, Palmia Yellow, thank you for sending that in. Opera's Phantom. I remember the last one you sent him was quite bizarre too. So he definitely has a style like that. But I don't remember the last one being as tonally dissonant as the other one. All right, the Bob himself has one more. I mean, technically, there's no limit to priority. I'll accept money till the morning. You know what I mean? But so it's the problem is I haven't set up the queue to be able to pay in it directly. So eventually I close it, which means no more free submissions. But so it's a whole thing. Terrible Tune, you will be next, but the Bob sent in one more priority here. Zeke video, here I go again. Wait, okay, so now you do have to email me because you didn't change in your clipboard here, so you pasted the website, the URL to my website in the form. You didn't actually, you pasted the wrong link. So Terrible Tune, I will play you now. The Bob, I'll play you as soon as I get the. So actually, if the website's working correctly and you're on the same device you submitted with, it should let you edit the link. If you go there and you go to your submission, there should be a green highlight around it, and there should be an edit button. If not, then you'll have to email me. FERM@realferm.com. It should be in the description. But for now, Terrible Tune, Old Tune, Prod H3 Music. Cornelius, you're in there. You're coming up. Well, I assume you're in there. I don't see the name Cornelius from your YouTube tag there. Here we go. Terrible Tune. Old Tune.
I hope that as you listen to this, you are among your loved ones. For I believe that murder begins at home. After all, some of the most exquisite murders have been domestic.
Hip-hop music is the devil's music. It's homophobic, it's all about sex and drugs, and it's sending the wrong message to our youth. In other words, what I'm trying to say is I may sound like an ICP, but I know one thing for sure. I'm a G, I can speed, smashing your head in the sea. Don't worry, your mama don't gotta see. She'll be too busy taking my D. Don't try to leave, I can see from the tree. Oh, do you think that I'm gonna be a creep? Try to yell, we ain't near any fucking street. I can hear you trying to breathe, and now I can see your heart trying to beat. Now it seems like you're gonna fucking wanna bleed. And never mind, I'm gonna have to. I'll just put you in the creek. To be honest, I thought you were on the break. Okay, I gotta be discreet while I cover my tracks with thieves. Next thing I'll be hitting you with a clean. Okay, now I have to go down. Next thing that I hear is put your hands in the air, make no sound. I don't fucking care, shoot me. I will come back as a bear and go McDoobie.
Dude, what the fuck?
Sex, he looks like a dick, and his underwear looks like he's gonna make him sick. And it's not like it matters, his wife is already battered, and now I shot him twice, and now his brain's already splattered. Maybe I would've done this if my heart didn't get shattered. Fuck that shit. In fact, the day I called him, saying I love him, I'll get back, cause we all know that guy's just a bag. I'm discombobulated, maybe because I made it. No wonder another kid is trying to be masturbated while I'm mastering these tapes. Better than rape, maybe I'll be great. Let me get this straight. I don't like rape, I'm not the person to eat the weight. I'm not the person to make another stalemate. Now I'm getting hate now because of rage bait. It's not my fault though, I just got a good mental state. Okay, I just gotta go and cooperate. The cops coming towards me, I don't got all day. What do I say? I got a machete, and now I have to hide inside the highway. I gotta convey. I don't got
subliminal messages.
Whatever. I don't got nothing at stake.
Chainsaws. A lot of We've gotten a lot of submissions from multiple people tonight that have an Eminem reference in it somewhere. The chainsaw is what made me think of it in this case. Old Tune by Terrible Tune. Yes, and the ad-libs. Yeah. So yeah, you said you just got the new mic. So what I was gonna say is the quality of the vocal recording sounded nice and crisp. It was just a little quiet. We'll see what the numbers say, but it sounded like they could have been brought up a little bit. We'll also hear, should be able to hear them isolated if the stem separation went well. But your flow's on point, all that good stuff. Hardcore hip hop. That's the one it associates with the Eminem kind of style. But only 11%. Vocal soft, yeah, so almost -5. So about 3 to 5 dBs roughly you can pull those up, which is a lot. I think it'll cut through. Okay, so that's the other thing. The vocals were lacking that low mid range. It did have that telephone EQ sound to it, which is fine. That's a style. Hardcore, hip hop, gangsta, horrorcore. Almost all tied here. Top 3. Trap. Can't forget trap. If you sound too white, you get hardcore hip hop. That's hilarious. Perhaps. Let's actually get the explanation. Dense, aggressive, often gritty, lo-fi label. Notable artist bands: Mob Web, Wu-Tang Clan, Onyx, DMX, Public Enemy, Cool G Rap, early Eminem. There you go. Makes sense. So it's not just whites. Mostly not whites, actually. According to that ChatGPT explanation. All right. Thank you for sending that in. Terrible Tune. Keep it up. Get those vocals in front and center next time, I would say. All right, so the Bob himself, you're donating your priority to another person again? Is that what you said? You can feel free, you can send me the link. I will play it. It's just it's not in the submission form. Augur's Audio Cult is the next free submission. Yeah, because it sounds fun. My son lip syncing. He knows this song better than I do. That sounds like a fun time. You submitted the link to the website. It says realferm.com as your submission link. So I'm assuming you copied the link and then forgot to copy the link to the song, and then you pasted my website into the link. Oh wait, you're saying you sent another one? Maybe. Oh no, never mind. No, I'm not tripping. Yeah, it's the same. You'll have to email. Maybe you emailed me and I missed it? I don't see it. If you email ferm@realferm.com, I can retrieve it and play it. You sent another one. How could you, it's closed. How could you have sent another one? Anyway, let me play Augur's Audio Cult here. Gigolo Gilgo Beach. Gigolo. So isn't this there's like a murder over there? It's like a Long Island murder place. Gilgo Beach. Reminds me of a little bit like Dick McGuffin. Very ambient. Oh, up tempo ambient. Why is this called Gilgo Beach? You got one of the instruments is detuned a little bit. This creates an interesting vibe. Gilgo Beach. Japanese game music. Now that's an interesting observation. Alright, I got the email, so I'll get you next. Yeah. Why isn't that showing? There it is. Augers Audio Cult. Give you the respect. Japanese game music. I like that. Yeah. So super chill. Ambient textures with a standard tempo kind of drive there. An unusual sound, but relaxing, slight detuned. I don't know if it was the bass or one of the synth sounds in there. Made it interesting, but it was also very simple. Augers Audio Cult, Vaporwave. Look at this. This is a naked spectrogram. Very unbalanced. The balance was pretty wild. Bob has donated another priority skip. Whoever wants to claim it is free to do that. Bob, you're very generous. I very much appreciate it. Vaporwave down tempo. Okay, so I said up tempo, so that's, don't correct me like that, machine. I know what it means. Instrumental. Ambient. Okay, at least we got that word right, but it's only 2%. Vaporwave. Okay. Gilgo Beach. Augers Audio Cult. Gilgo Beach. That has to be... Unless he lives there or something? The only reason I know that is because of the murder case. But this sound was so far from a murderous reference that I don't know what that means exactly. The Bob himself has one more for us, and he's donated another... if no one claims it, I'll give it to a random Schizo can claim it. You're in there? Oh, you're not in there, but you could be in there if you want. But let's play the Bob himself link that he sent me, which is his son lip syncing. Let's see it. I opened it again, Schizo, if you jump in there. I'll promote you. Here I Go Again music video. I, Zeke.
Here I go again, only road I've ever known. Lost, wrong turn, territory, trying to be my own boss. Trying to keep it civil when I find an instrumental. But when I get in the middle, I admit I start to zone lost. I ain't taking phone calls when I get to scribbling. And I'll be lying if I said it is how I envisioned it. I spaz out on the track just for nobody to give a shit. Just going dumb and ignorant, and here I go again with it. A menace with the pen and pad, finish it and send it back. Vanish in the thin air, been there, trying to quit it flat. Far as petty battles, I'm ready, saddled, willing. Just let me at 'em, I'll kill 'em, just get me out of this feeling forever trapped in this middle rut. Pretending not to give a fuck, knowing I ain't really in the game and I ain't did nothing. Right back where I started, every time is where I'm ending up. Wasn't for me to spare 'em for the dark thoughts. Sizzle up, lyrical, miracle. Here I go again, playing hero with the pen, and I zero on my sins. I appear to have no sense of any of my senses. Everybody turns, ask any of my friendships. Anyway the wind blows, that's where I'ma be vet. You don't wanna be close when I hit the reset. I've been helping others, I ain't hardly get to me yet. Probably after all the other artists on my team globe. Look at what the king's doing, you ain't on that same boat. He's making it rain, you looking lame in your raincoat. Rizzy raised a lyric going harder than fuck. You spit the wax 16 and you thought it was tough. The fucking Bob is a bluff. Is this honest enough? I'm retarded as fuck. So many dope bar written so far has been luck. I don't know where I'm headed, I hardly know where I've been. I better know where I'll be if I don't show up and win. Still hanging on the promises and songs of yesterday. I'm in obvious decay, all my thoughts in disarray. I never had no mass appeal, I'm bending over backwards, killing verbal acrobatics, systematically attacking all the masses that are whack as hell. Like fuck it, I don't have to sell, I'm not appeasing anyone. Hell, I've been saying still, and here I go again, more than likely on my own again. This time I'm going all in and I'm moaning and not phoning in no filler rap.
That's wild.
Hey everyone, if you just watched that, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Peace.
Oh, you got it. That wins me over. Hell yeah. That was awesome. Here I Go Again music video, lip synced, starring Isaac, the Bob's son. That's awesome. Yeah, he memorizes anything he can do, everything he can do. Rap God, love that song. That's crazy. That's, how old is he? He's got to be 7, 8, 9, maybe 6. I don't know kids' ages, but that's what I would put him. Yeah, I mean he was on point with it. It was surprising. 8. All right, I got it right. In the range. He's got a cover song too. Hell yeah! Shout out to Isaac. What a guy! And the when he put his hand over his mouth when the F words came up, that was cool. Conscious. Makes sense. Beautiful curve. Look at that. Right down memory lane. That didn't make sense. Conscious. Hardcore hip hop. There it is again. Boom bap. There was that boom bap in there. A little horrorcore. All right. The Bob himself. Shout out to Isaac. His son. Excellently lip syncing to do the video in the woods. Shout out to him. Thank you for sending that in. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated. And there's still, yeah, so whoever, no one else that's in the queue either cared or isn't here. So Schizo joined and will be but I'm going to play the next free one either way. And then I'll play Schizo. And I have to close it back up again. There we go. Larry Lewis and the Digital Vocal Band. Oh, this is latitude adjustment. Latitude adjustment. This is the AI. I forgot. He had the chat name was AI. It's some kind of AI thing. Oh.
Woke up one day, he felt out of place. The rat race had me fall from grace. Packed up my guitar in my old van, headed south to find my promised land. I need a latitude adjustment,
digital vocal.
Trade my tie for board shorts and contentment, where the only suits are bathing suits, and every day feels like a recruitment for living life the way it should be. Down where the weather and the people are balmy. Found a little shack right by the shore. Tiki bar became my corner store. Now I play for tips and cold beer, living large on island cheer. I need a latitude adjustment, trade my tie for board shorts and contentment.
This is like
where the only suits are bathing suits, and every day feels like
a Jimmy Buffett, country Jimmy Buffett.
It should be. Some may say I'm running away, but I say I'm running to a brighter day, where work means doing what you love and wealth is measured by the stars above.
It doesn't have that super AI sound to it. The instrumental sounds like... So, Larry Lewis and the Digital Vocal Band. So maybe... There you go, Songmaster AI Music.
For board shorts and contentment, where the only suits are bathing suits, and
it sounds like...
feels like a recruitment for living life the way it should be. Latitude adjustment.
It sounds like a real instrumental.
Latitude adjustment. Permanent vacation.
I think this will be a first for the machine to label. Yacht rock. Vehicady. I have closed the queue for further free submissions, but we'll be back tomorrow. Larry Lewis and the Digital Vocal Band. Oh, I really gotta take this link down. I keep forgetting. So yeah, it sounds like, I can't tell what, I guess it's just the Digital Vocal Band or the whole thing. I don't know. Either way, it's a good time. I don't really have a matching background music song, but so we'll have to make something up there. It's got to say like some kind of maybe bluegrass or something. Folk could definitely be it. It definitely has country vibes. Let's see what it says. Straight up country, 81%. Well balanced. Was a little bit quiet, but that was on Spotify, right? Yeah, so we have the normalization turned off. Beautiful curve for the country target and the folk target. Bluegrass, only 7%. Honky tonk. Pop novelty. Don't think I've seen that before. These are very low confidence scores though, but country, bluegrass, country rock. Gospel is in there. Larry Lewis and the Digital Vocal Band added latitude adjustment. That's a fun time. I felt like I should have been on the country beach or something. Alright, Schizophreniac is next because he accepted the gift of a priority from the Bob himself. Niao De AI? Is this an Asian title? Chinese remix, okay. Also, Bob, I see you said, I remember you said, yeah, you sent another one. And you said, if you have a, I think, if, I don't know if you do have another one, but if you do, send it to the email again. Alright, here we go. Schizophrenic, ni hao dai. Ni hao dai. Ni hao dai. Am I sounding racist? Sorry.
Let me tell you a little fairy tale symbolized as a nightingale. A beautiful song about me chasing my first love. But feel I heard you from the room, my parents playing his tune. I kicked the belly cause I need to get on. Very soon I always listen carefully and absorbed every motion passionately. Fully aware, counting the beats of the drums mathematically, emphatically. Put up shop at my house and automatically when I'm out, it's still speaking to me telepathically. Whenever I fell down, you were there for me. A blessing, no, a curse, it depends which angle you looking at. Cause my real interest in life is here, that's where it's at. And it doesn't even matter what shape or form you're at. I'll give you time to wow me till I forget where I'm at. So many words come to mind and I took you to bed. You made it look so easy, so in the end I felt misled, man. I can't count how many times I dreamt of performing. But wait, you never ever held the house warming.
Reggae beat? Reggae, Chinese reggae. It should detect the reggae, but the vocals are gonna influence it a lot.
Writing my stories on a piece of paper and ignited on making it right from wrong, feeling accomplished, but hearing it back, man, it was whack. Creating albums started piling up to a stack. Listeners never cut me some slack. I was at the back of the pack, too far behind to lead any form of attack. Knowledge needed to unpack, lyrics and voice fighting the next. So keeping at it got to be my life hack.
It's a remix of a remix. That's right, yeah, I saw that. DJ Barr's remix. Original song by Penny Top. So I get that hook in there is from the original. A month ago.
And here we are today, 20-some years later, still not doing it for paying mind to a hater. This music keeps me warm on a lonely night. Some other minds feel the same, so I feel alike, what a delight. It was never meant to be a background sound, so I appreciate those who listen to listen in Dolby Surround. I'm profoundly grateful to those that can really hear me. No stage of money can endear me because you are near me.
Fun times. Saul Goodman, I am sorry, but no. I already turned down another person, so I can't. It's closed for good. Niao De I, a remix of a remix by Schizophrenic. That was a very cool little flip there, if you will. Chinese reggae with some Schizophrenic verses, and I wanted to hear the proper pronunciation.
你有的爱，
Neo the Why was it so musical?
你有的爱，
Neo the
你有的爱，
Neo. I said it differently that time?
你有的爱，
It's saying it differently every time?
你有的爱。
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know they must be using AI to generate a fresh dictation. That's pretty cool. Didn't know that about Google Translate lately. Neo the eye. Neo the eye. Schizophrenic. All right, let's see what the machine says. Hopefully it recognizes the reggae. Also, Bob, I got your email. I'll play the next free one, and then I'll play the one you sent in. Trap. I knew it was going to focus on the vocals. And there's that trap. There's a trap hats in there. Speaking of trap hats, we need them in the background. Well balanced, though. A little bit extra crispiness, but never hurt anyone. I'm so disappointed. Okay, there's a J-pop. That's kind of close to Chinese, I guess. This makes more sense here, but it gives so much weight to anything that has a trap sound, like a vocal or a mixing style. It just loves to home in on that. Schizophrenic, thank you for sending that in. Nea da I. Remix of a remix, courtesy of the Bob himself. Don't thank me, I would have tuned out long ago if not. Oh, well, I'm glad I have the mustache. Dick McGuffin is next. Cornelius, if you're in the queue, you will be played. There's still 8 more left after this next one, DMG. I don't see the name Cornelius in the queue, so I'm assuming you sent it. The artist name is different, but if you sent it, it's in there. If not, then something went wrong, and we'll figure it. Ayo King, yes, I saw it. You're in there. You will be next after. You're the next free one. DMG JNP. Dick McGuffin is preemptively calling trap. There's a good chance just by base, but let's see what you've done here. JNP. DMG. So far, this does not sound like it would be trap to me, but you never know with the machine's trap liberties. What would be the trap part? The Dick McGuffin forward reverse ride, or reverse forward, is a signature. Trip hop. True. You know what? It might say trap though, for real. It's so soft. Yeah, it's that is like the only high end. And then you got those little synths in there. Very nice stereo. DMG Dick McGuffin. Always an interesting listen. Famously dynamic, not compressed at all. If anything, it might be expanded. Very dynamic. I need a better variety of background musics, but JNP, I'm not sure what that stands for. Oh, no, we're not going to try. Let's go right to, we're all anticipating what this is going to be called. Oh, come on. Hip hop instrumental? Are you fucking serious? That's the most boring. It'll have something more interesting, don't worry. Yeah, this is not going to be a normal standard target balance. Although it's actually quite smooth. Bass is high, but it was the loudest thing. As you do. Instrumental, jazzy hip hop, I guess. Electronic experimental. I definitely agree with that. Hip hop, electronic abstract, down tempo ambient. Okay, no trap. No trap. I keep forgetting that I can do this. We're going to override this hip-hop instrumental, and we're going to call it, we're going to prefer this as the official selection, experimental. Because it's the only thing that sounds like, at this point, you're not really experimenting, it's your sound. But from the perspective of general tags, I think that one makes sense. Yeah, no reggaeton, no African. There is African tags in there too. Dick McGuffin, thank you for sending that in. Always a pleasure. Now, we have one more from, here we go, from Isaac, a cover last night. So this is actually him doing the cover. Let's see, performing the cover rather. Oh yeah, last night Isaac remix.
Last night we went to
Okay.
talk. I can't remember everything
It
we
is him.
said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't
Why is it so?
over yet.
Why is the instrumental so
Nowhere
quiet?
was the last night kissing it. Make good sick profanity. My final job is vanity. They talk about 11%, and you always love a fuck.
He doesn't know the words?
Fuck you, we were born, you and me over the last night. We had to never talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. Nowhere was the last night.
This is wild. Nobody. What does the shirt say? Nobody can.
You call your mama, I call you bro. In the middle of the night, stupid. My friends say I don't know. Your friends say what the you're doing.
This is adorable.
I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet.
What a
No way was the last
epic bench.
that we had enough. I can't remember
Looks like it came from
everything we said, but we said it
an
all.
artist's garage sale or something.
Baby, something's telling
Isaac
me
Oh, there's a dog? Or is it a cat? Isaac is a national treasure. Absolutely adorable. Isaac remix last night. The Bob himself. I love this random like black background shot that comes up at the beginning and the end, and sometimes in between. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh whoa! I missed that. Oh no. Was I? Oh, I was recording, thankfully, but I need to actually bounce it. The Bob himself. Thank you for sending that in. Your boy is always a good time. I almost feel like I shouldn't even criticize any of the. I just want to say, the auto-tune seemed like it was in the wrong key. I had to. It honestly didn't really bother me because, you know. But I just, if there's anything that I would say about the, but surprisingly, there were some parts where he really shined in terms of like the pitch. It worked. It was grooving perfectly, and it was one of the rock kind of. I forgot what part it was, but. He was really like singing in that part, and it actually sounded like the key was right. But yeah, the auto tune just wasn't quite right the whole time. I know I shouldn't be criticizing, but he surely he didn't do the auto tune himself. That's what I'm saying. If he did everything, then I take back all of my criticism. I cannot criticize a child's work, but the engineering of it, I assume, wasn't done by him. Anyway, let's R&B swing. Okay. The vocals are perfectly balanced in the volume department. It kind of fits in there. R&B swing, soul. He's got soul. He's got funk. Alternative rock. Yeah, there's a. Oh wow. You got 4 different colors here. Electronic, rock, funk, soul, and hip hop. All kinds. Yeah. So what I'm saying is this is a cool breakdown. A little bit of rock from the guitars and soul from the voice and hip hop. Isaac, the Bob. Thank you for sending that in. Really been great to see your body of work and your child's body of work all in one stream. You've been very generous. I really appreciate it. The Bob himself. Ayo King. Okay, so it says it failed and I do not have the email. Ayo King, I do not have your submission. You must email it to, I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, it says the upload failed or whatever, or you chose not to upload through it, but you didn't actually send it to to the email, or submit at realferm also works, but I don't have any submissions from you in the email. I don't have the link in the queue, so you're gonna need to send it over. We'll move to the next one. In the meantime, whoa! I said body of work. You're taking you're taking parts of the words out of context here. Let's chill. Okay, Zach Whitayerk, Charlie Kirk. When I see that name as a title, it kind of worries me. Let's see what. Yeah, email it over and then I'll play it once I get it after this track here. So here it is. No, that's not. Here it is.
There's Slugworth. Who's he with?
Hard to make a nigga disappear like the rapture. This bitch nasty, she don't shower, I'ma have to pass. I'ma up 10 bands and I am not a cat. Making money off the rap, and yes I'm a trapper. Please don't come up in the trap if you ain't got no paper. She must
this will be trapped.
Bitch, I'm not gonna say it. I felt like this ARP off, nigga, we got a fucking deal. Nigga try to run from your switch, make him do a switch. I am a musician, but I'ma pull it out my hat. Baby, catch your big cousin, we gon' smoke him like a pack. Tryna sell a zip for 50, nigga, what the fuck is that? If you're a crib, she pull her pants down. Or I'm not on not. This ain't no fireworks, just a switch when I let it off. Last dude I popped on IG, if I were you, I wouldn't talk. Ran up on that nigga, took his whip, then he had to walk. Bird niggas do all the yapping, damn, all you do is talk. I'm a criminal, but I ain't Michael Jackson, I can't moonwalk. I don't really gotta do nothing, I let my goons talk.
If a nigga try to play, I turn his ass to Charlie Kirk. My little twin just got up out the pen, he got caught selling perk. Nigga said he bounced out on the block, he's a fucking trapper. Back up in the day, I used to spin, but now I am a rapper. If a nigga speak up on the game, then I'ma call my slap. Pussy niggas talk up on the net, y'all niggas be some yap. Really talk about shit that they ain't do, y'all niggas really act. How fast can you draw your fucking fox? That shit gon' play a factor. Oh God.
The difference in volume between the two vocals it's a bit jarring.
Right on his head, I hit a parlay on my op. Guess you could say that I am a junkie because I sip the wall. I can't fuck with boss, I'm only fucking bitches innocent. Flash a pole and I don't give a fuck about jail, I send that shit. Act like a family guy, he's a fucking tweaker. Back up in the day, I used to be a motherfucking squeaker. By 2030, you gon' hear my music on your speaker. Come and tap in with the fucking walkie, I might sell a pint. Niggas always talking like they gangster but don't wanna fight.
Yeah, so that part was too loud and the other one was too quiet. Like I wouldn't say any of them were at the right level. But as a demo kind of foundation for a song, I think you can fix those issues. It's just a file, so maybe it's a work in progress. I don't have any other context. Definitely a trappin' vibe. Charlie Kirk. Zach Whitayerk. Let's see what the machine says. Trap, yep, as expected. Wow, vocals -10. That is quite soft. Bass is off the charts compared to the rest of the spectrum. So there's another. It didn't seem like there was any width to it. So a lot of it sounds like it was just recorded and maybe a little bit of effects in there, but wasn't too much care that went into the mix. Trap, pop rap, cloud rap, instrumental, a little electronic hip hop in there. But yeah, the biggest thing that kind of throws the listening experience is the difference in volume between the first and the second guy. One is too quiet, the other one's too loud, and it's a bit jarring. But nothing you can't fix. Zach Whitayerk, thank you for sending that in. Okay, Who was I waiting for? Bob sent in another. Did you send in another? Oh, wow. Going to town. Okay, so you definitely have another another credit in there. I'm waiting for yeah, Cornelia AO King there. But I want to, yeah, we still got 7 more free ones here. AO King's still working on the email. Bob, I'm not sure which one you want me to play next. There's Last Night. Wait, is that the one I just played? Yeah, no, that's the one I just played. There's a, I see, Timbo. Dynamic duo with Timbo Slice. That's the last one you sent. I'm gonna go ahead and move up Hollow Rollo. Stressing a lot lately. Hollow Rollo. And then we'll hopefully AO King will get his in there. And then I'll get Bob, I'll get to your last one. But first, Hollow Rollo. Stressing a lot lately.
Hollow, come here, Rollo. Hollow, come here, Rollo. Hollow, come here, Rollo. That's flash 2600.
I ain't finna tell you how I got away with this. Been stressing a lot lately, ain't had my shot lately. Been scratching my crotch lately, been fucking that thought lately. I be feeding off the competition, ain't dropped nothing hot lately. Heard the ops working with the cops, they been rushing my spot lately. Been stressing a lot lately, ain't had my shot lately. Been scratching my crotch lately, been fucking that thought lately. I be feeding off the competition, ain't dropped nothing hot lately. Heard the ops working with the cops, they been rushing my spot lately. Back in my act again, African American, I see them red flags again. She just won the bag again, she left me for dead in the pen. Now I'm home, she a fan again. Put that work in that pan again, but I'll never hand a hand again. Louis down like a man again, bitch know that I'm the man again. Don't fuck with losers, so I'm playing to win. I ain't scared to shoot, I ain't scared like Ben. 5% behind 10 again, they all got me on their cameras again. Posting me on their gram again, on my YouTube channels again. Coming through, you better bring a friend. Chanel sneaking on my size is 10. I bust their ass and I'm back to the gym, fuck being big, I'm comfortable slim. Never told I stand on 10, never fold, man, freedom men. Killing rats if you see them then. These niggas fighting for their freedom again. You never know if you'll meet them again. You never know if you'll see them again. You know they do to my people a skin, you cap it, dog, I'ma leave you then. They deceive you then, I know your type, you're easy been. Where I'm from, they'll leave you then. You ain't for the cause, they don't need you. Been stressing a lot lately, ain't had my shot lately. Been scratching my crotch lately, been fucking that thought lately. I be feeding off the competition, ain't dropped nothing hot lately. Heard the ops working with the cops, they been rushing my spot lately. Been stressing a lot lately, ain't had my shot lately. Been scratching my crotch lately, been fucking that thought lately. I be feeding off the competition, ain't dropped nothing hot lately. Heard the ops working with the cops, they been rushing my spot lately. Hold up, she telling me to slow up. Bitch, you better be lucky that I showed up. This that type of music make you throw up. Had a fast childhood, had to grow up. My mother always said I was gonna blow up. They like me with my locks, but they love me with my low cuts. I fuck her from the back, then I switch and put her toes up. Bitch, I'm from Philly, I can never put my pole up. Niggas catch you while you slipping, you gon' lift your fucking soul up. I can tell the way you looking, you don't know us. Parole don't even wanna parole us. And I'm outside detectives riding around with our pictures in their folders, cause we did so much dirt to the shoulders, show enough. I be trying to school my oldest and teach them what the old has never told us. All that ride or die shit sound good when you drilling with the homies, but them same motherfuckers never rode us. Been stressing a lot lately, ain't had my shot lately. Been scratching my crotch lately, been fucking that thought lately. I be feeding off the competition, ain't dropped nothing hot lately. Heard the ops working with the cops, they been rushing my spot lately. Been stressing a lot lately, ain't had my shot lately. Been scratching my crotch lately, been fucking that thought lately. I be feeding off the competition, ain't dropped nothing hot lately. Heard the ops working with the cops, they been rushing my spot lately.
I did get it, AO King, I got you. Stressing a lot lately. Hollow Rollo. I like the video. Your energy comes through great, and it translates through your facial expressions and everything, it matches the delivery. I thought it was a very effective performance. The mix was all right, but it sounds like it could have been. It sounds like there's some room for improvement on that one, but I don't know. I'm not a super tuned into the hip hop trap and world, so it could just be my biased ears. But we'll see what the machine says, because we got to see the what the balance was. It just felt like there was some energy in the vocals. It sounded really forward and good. Like maybe something in the instrumental that quite wasn't providing something. Trap. Yeah, the levels were solid. A little quiet, but that's just the YouTube normalization. Yeah, so it's got the bass, it's got the high end, but it's missing this. And I don't really think it was missing from the vocals. I think it was missing from the instrumental mix. The beat mix was like missing this whole low mid section here. I think that's that energy I was looking for, but it wasn't quite there. Might have been mono, I'm not sure. Sometimes that says weird things. Trap, hardcore, hip hop, gangsta, thug rap. No surprises there. Compressed, yeah. It was compressed, but that shouldn't make it all wobbly like that. That's a straight up imbalance. Still, the energy was very effective. It came through. But certainly, I can hear that being even more effective if it was really dialed in there. Thank you for sending that in, Hollow Rollo. Okay, AO King. All gas, no brakes. I got the email. I downloaded it. Let's play it. We gotta move here. It's getting late. AO King, C Murder, all gas, no brakes. And then Bob, I'll get your last one. Timbo feature.
Yeah, I'm fresh and no doubt. Feeling that heat in my vein. All gas, no brakes. I'm breaking out of the chains. Got the Zaza in my lungs. Elevate to the skies. Every step that I take, man, you see it in my eyes. From the block while spinning the bars. I'm the voice of the streets, grinding hard every day, never tasting defeat. Enemies looking, but I keep my circle tight. When I roll through the city, you know I'm bringing the light. Nigga, I'm pressure, can't stop, won't break, living life on the edge.
Can't tell if you're far away from the mic or
got that Zaza in my pocket, yeah. We elevate, all gas, no brakes. Watch me dominate, came from the struggle. Now I'm chasing my dreams. Hustle hard, no sleep. Block out my team. Real ones by my side, we gon' rise to the fucking top. If you ain't with the team,
it sounds like one of these rap flows that deliveries that need more processing to bring it out, bring the energy out.
Pressure making diamonds and I'm built to the dough. Feel the vibe, feel the crowd.
Exactly.
We ain't stopping down or slowing down. Fuck no, in the life it's a fight, but I swear that crown.
The delivery itself is like you're not mumbling, but it's
pressure, butts, pipes. But I'm building my throne. And niggas always talking that bullshit.
kind of buried in the background.
Get back before I bust you in your shit, bitch. Yeah, but I fucked your bitch, Ain't worried about it now. She's a hoe. And nigga, yeah, she got a fucking dope. Ooh, damn, call her to go. Damn,
yeah, super extra reverb.
Got me talking crazy niggas, I don't give a fuck. I got that 9
it sounds like a casual freestyle, home recording kind of thing.
And everybody know who the fuck who I be. Yeah, and you see me spitting on this mic. I got them fire ass bars, I ain't talking right. And these niggas can't see me, hell no. Ooh, I think I need to slow down.
I like the melodic. It reminds me of Heath Latin. I don't know, he's probably not here anymore, but you got that kind of jazzy melodic flow where you go up and down every once in a while. Ayo King, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, so the I think he's rapping as if he's sleepy. Kind of, but I've heard more sleepy rapping sounds that are very effective. So I think it's the mixing of the vocals is very much a factor here. Because, you know, you got rappers like Future who he's literally mumbling, but the way it's processed is just so cool. But Ayo King wasn't really mumbling. It's just the way it was mixed was just kind of in the background, and you know, maybe you can add some more energy to the actual performance, but if that's the way you naturally rap, I think there's a way to make that come out better without changing your style necessarily. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a rapper, but I've heard enough rap to kind of get an idea of the soundscape. Still working on it. Yeah, so it's like a demo. Trap, very much trap. Very unbalanced. Yeah, so the overall, it was all, so volume wise, it was the vocals were soft, and frequency wise, it wasn't quite evened out as much as it could have been. But yeah, so demo, still working on it. No, nothing to feel ashamed of. Trap, gangsta, cloud rap. Sure. Makes sense. All gas, no brakes, Ayo King. Thank you for sending that in and being patient. BPF Gemini, you'll be next. After one more from Bob. Or maybe he'll keep sending more in. Whatever it may be. Check out. Oh, I'm reading the automated thing there. Here it is. It's called Timbo Dynamic Duo with Timbo Slice. Timbo Slice, the Bob himself.
The Bob himself. Timbo Slice. It's Timbo and Bob, the dynamic duo. Real barbarians, no pseudo. Lyrical black belt in verbal judo. Throw it all weight around, no sumo. It's Timbo and Bob, the dynamic duo. Real barbarians, no pseudo. Lyrical black belt in verbal judo. Throw it all weight around, no sumo. These niggas nowadays ain't trying to see me with their hands out, always looking for a freebie. But there ain't no peace talk or treaties for these fraudulent cheesy. When chicken's real, you're gonna have to see me. I put it work, does mask and a beanie. Really, this is light work for some real VVs. Clearly, these J-Cats really wanna be me, but they can't with the shit, no PCs. Obviously, it ain't hard to see, the game's fucked up. Motherfuckers banging on the keyboards with their nuts stuck. You dumb as fuck if you think you can't get touched. You might as well blast yourself if you think you win against us. We ain't never gonna pitch up, it's thumbs up, motherfucker, y'all better just give up. I give no fucks, so there ain't nothing to talk about. If it's up, then it's chop up and hunt him down. I almost dropped the motherfucker cause I weighed 100 pounds. I'm talking about that 100 round. Should've known that I'm my brother's keeper. Recoil got me shaking like a seizure. Headshots give your ass amnesia. Now you DOA, somebody call the preacher. It's Timbo and Bob, the dynamic duo. Real barbarians, no pseudo. Lyrical black belt in verbal judo. Throw it all weight around, no sumo. It's Timbo and Bob, the dynamic duo. Real barbarians, no pseudo. Lyrical black belt in verbal judo. Throw it all weight around, no sumo.
Timbo in the ball back, killing them on contact. You don't really want it with the motherfucking mob backed up. It gets smacked up, pinnacle of contract. Killing now on all plats, killing now we're not at. Anybody want it, come and get it, kamikaze. Oh geez, dealing with a lot of softies. Talking about peace, but it's beef soon as Bob leaves. Plot heathens, you wanna talk heathens, you probably in a scope. You wanna fuck people, you can talk shit, you don't wanna cross me though. John Cena, ain't nobody saw me go in the booth with a blade. When I say I saw amigos, I was saying it happened. I blame it on Diesel. Cut your bitch like me, so horny. Waited till this slut say he's so corny. Saw you pick a mic up, please don't bore me. Turn a whack rap into a feast, no gourmet. Please go warn they dumbasses when I come back with a fucking pump action. They shouldn't talk that shit, but I'm just average. Admit I'm a savage, minimal glasses. Cynical bastard, pretend to go bad shit. Little more cowbell, then I'm gonna wrap this up with a massacre. You're not in my league, could you please go away? You're a pawn on the board, we don't need you to stay. I'm a yawn cause I'm bored, I believe you were lame. I'ma leave you alone, but at least know the name.
It's Timbo and Bob, the dynamic duo. Real barbarians, no pseudo. Lyrical black belt in verbal judo. Throw it all weight around, no sumo. It's Timbo and Bob, the dynamic duo. Real barbarians, no pseudo. Lyrical black belt in verbal judo. Throw it all weight around, no sumo.
Yeah, the hook is very effective, for sure. Dynamic duo with Timbo Slice, the Bob himself. Damn, I keep forgetting to sign into BandLab. I forgot the things, and I gotta do it off stream. Or otherwise, I would interact with the post here. Dynamic duo featuring Timbo Slice, the Bob himself. Yeah, I really like the energy on that one. Let's see what the machine says. Trap full on? Not hardcore? Balanced hot vocals. Were they really that loud?
They can't with the shit, no PC.
They're pretty loud. It didn't really strike me like that though. So I don't know. Mostly balanced. Yeah. There it is. Hardcore hip hop, trap, gangsta. Boom bap, G-funk, there's your West Coast influence there. Horrorcore. Hardcore hip-hop, that's the white guy rap. But not really, because when we ask it to explain, it says Wu-Tang and a bunch of others, and then early Eminem. It's specific. Early Eminem is hardcore hip-hop, but not the later. The machine has a mind of its own, literally. The Bob, thank you for sending that in. Once again, giving us some great times, and I very much appreciate the support. BPF Gemini, dripping. And at this point, I appreciate everyone's patience as we get to the end here. I know it's been a long one here. Dripping by BPF Gemini. Another new name, I do believe.
BPF gang. Yeah. BPF gang. Look. She hit my line on a weekday. Said she miss how I move slow. Sweat still stained in a duvet from the last time I came through. Though keys on the counter, heels on the floor. She leave the chain on the front door. Say I've been waiting, don't keep me waiting. Bite her lip, then she make sure. I dive in the ocean, and it's dripping like water. Hands on her waistline, she keep begging I go harder. I dive in the ocean, every wave getting darker. the deep end. Now it's dripping like water.
Cloud.
Her nails run lines down my back. She write my name in her soft skin. She say you never know how to act when that tension get locked in. Steam on the window, bed on the wall. Neighbors gon' know who she calls. She say don't stop till the sunrise. Voice crack when I give her my all. Yeah, I'm driving the ocean and it's dripping like water.
Does AI have anything to do with this?
She keep begging I go harder.
It has that.
Every wave getting darker. Sliding her deep end.
Too awesome to be real. Feel.
Stroke, eyes roll back.
If not, then I say that as a compliment.
I lose control. She say promise you coming back. Like I ain't already in her soul. Late night, same thing. Her body talk, I speak the slang. She whisper in my ear, you all mine. In the background, still BPF gang. Yeah. I dive in the ocean, and it's dripping like water. Hands on the waistline, she keep begging I go harder. I dive in the ocean, every wave getting darker. Slide in the deep end, now it's dripping like water.
Dripping. BPF. BPF gang. BPF Gemini. I don't mean to. I always say I shouldn't even say anything. It's just that this fucking AI music has got my brain all scrambled. And whenever I hear something has such a great musical arrangement and effectiveness, I'm like, and someone sending it in here, it's like there's like a ratio, it's like, but is it? It's like a too good to be true kind of feeling. That one honestly the sound didn't really make me think of AI per se. It was just one of those, this is a really effective composition. And yeah, I shouldn't have even said it. Let's see what the machine says. Really nice vibes, and the mix was solid. Let's see, trap, of course, foundational trap vibes for sure. Vocals were on the soft side, huh? Yeah, it was a nice balance. What was the -3.5? Okay. Trap, there you go. Contemporary R&B, someone called it. Schizo's on it. Reggaeton? Neo Soul? Wait, what was the...
On the front door, say I've been waiting, don't keep me waiting.
Okay, yeah. But reggaeton? Actually, kind of, yeah. In the way the delivery of the words, something does kind of give me a little reggaeton vibe. BPF Gemini, thank you for sending that in. Dripping. Yeah, I believe first time hearing from you, so thank you for joining as well. Reminder to hit the like button and be back tomorrow, same time, same place, for the rare 2 in a row double header. Vianney Luca is next. Shouty Thick. Oh yeah, that's absolutely gonna happen very soon. And honestly, wouldn't be surprised if major motion pictures have already used stuff like that, and they just don't, just because it's already potentially can be so good that you can't tell. And if it's in the back, if it's just as a background, like a multimedia, like a movie or a commercial, you'll never know. And it's super effective at getting the moods right. That's the dangerous part. All right, Vianney Lucas, Shouty Thick. Here we go. 2021 track, no heavy effects or auto-tune, he says.
Damn, Aiden, you a killer.
Depot on the beat.
Shawty hella thick for foot and she working it. Shawty so wet, made it splash when I hit the shit. Bitches in cream every time that I taste shit. Pull it down, sprayed it in the face like a Mason bitch. Shawty hella thick, 5 foot and she working it. Shawty so wet, made it splash when I hit the shit. Bitches in cream every time that I taste shit. Pull it down, sprayed it in the face like a Mason bitch. No rush, let's get to fucking. I'm in no chill, baby, I'm just trying to function. Lay back, I'll tear it up, I got the munchies. I'm so high, I ain't worried about nothing. Putting work on that body like I'm finna clock it. Put it in the mouth, that made her start talking. She's so bad, yeah, like a model way she walking. No catwalk, doggy style, I know how to man. Yeah, a doggy on the element. I ain't gonna hold back, you won't get all of it. Shawty so thick, when you do that shit so thick. Yeah, shawty so thick, and bounce that shit. Yeah, shawty so thick, when you do that shit, girl, bounce that shit. Shawty hella thick, 5 foot and she working it. Shawty so wet, made a splash when I hit the shit. Bitches in cream every time that I taste shit. Pull it down, sprayed it in the face like a Mason bitch. Shawty hella thick, 5 foot and she working it.
This could be a club vibe.
When I hit the shit. Bitches in cream every time that I taste shit. Pull it down, sprayed it in the face like a Mason bitch.
Oh, yeah, there is a little phone buzzing sub vibration in there. So 2021 track, no heavy effects, auto-tune. I'm glad you noted that down because it makes sense. The tone of your voice is really nice, but it's like raw, but it actually sounds kind of good like that. Makes me think it could definitely use some reverb but I think I like it without the auto-tune. Like that. It has a nice texture and definitely adding a little something else to bring it out some more. But yeah, the bass movement, everything it felt like a club kind of sound. Trap 88%. The bass is doing the heavy lifting there. That's probably also why the vocals are soft, even though they don't sound soft. Yeah, so could definitely be balanced out. Let's see the others. Not much others. Trap, Cloud Rap. Usually Vianney Luca gets Cloud Rap, but because it doesn't have the processing, the trap overrode it. Vianney Luca, thank you for sending that in. Shouty Thick. Fifi LaFleur. We got 3 more. Fifi LaFleur, Calvonics, and Madman. Get yourself right. This is 4.5 minutes. I'm going to say right now, I'm going to only play like 3 minutes of it. Because it's getting real late. Get yourself right. Here we go. I'll play 3 minutes and I'll skip a little. Featuring E Flat. Said his name.
For all my day ones, yeah, you know that we locked in. The little bitty bitches better pay attention. I'm always scamping, damn grams. Out of 15 cents, make $1, man, fuck the can. Yeah, you know I've been down here in blue strip here, do not fear. 365 days a year. Fifi ain't crazy, but baby, she sways.
Something's off in the.
She not a bougie broad, standing too tall, like King Kong. When baby
in the pitch department.
She independently strong, really ever fucking wrong. So
I can't tell if it's the rapping or the background.
You can get these 50 shots.
I think it's the background singing.
Like a wagon wheel, get it for the thrill. Feel such a big deal. Yeah, I'm a whole fucking vibe. Staying alive, no BGs. Giving scary hoes the heebie Jesus. Oh, forgive me, Jesus, please, for slanging that eye. But yeah, I'm into hitting, and it's fitty. They say 50, that I said no, not really. Oh, yeah, fuck it. They must ain't see the smoke, and the air was incredible. Thick as a mofo, but fit body, the hoe out the gate, out the bando. You don't want it, you know I've flown it.
So they are kind of quiet, the vocals.
Leaving baby mama's lonely. Ever since the first day out, ever since I touched down. And you know I stay ate up, but I stay awake over at his place. Yeah, that's Big Papa. Yeah, that's the Don Da Da. R.I.P. the Nana. We mourning and pouring and smoking Zaza. In your memory, we'll never forget your thug. Holidays, I'm just blessed, yeah, by the bitch, yeah. She pulled up in an Audi, I pulled up in a Tesla. We are definitely not the same. You know my name, never against the grain.
Yeah, I think it's actually the main rap vocals that are out of tune. Maybe the auto-tune key was wrong. It's not too bad.
You don't wanna come and war with me tonight, cause we all know that your ass can't fight. Need to get yourself together, get yourself right, and change out your
The crispiness is
too much, cause must know that you be stuck sitting
it's
flat
too crispy.
Flying to us, nothing really fabulous.
All crisp.
Up our heads, steady little growing with the ego. The show must go on though, with this musty little self. Get yourself right, come right some night, don't you dare find
Like, no offense to He Flattened, but as I said, we gotta move quickly here. Fifi LaFleur featuring He Flattened. We heard him earlier anyway. He had his own song. Get Yourself Right. It is a cool vibe, I will say that. But there's something musically off about that. I think it's the tune of the lead vocals. The Get Your Mind Right in the background sounded like it was in there, right? Let's see, Trap, of course. Vocals were soft. That was the other thing. They were a little quiet too. Super crispy. I think you guys use your phones, so that's to be expected. Do what you can with what you got. Trap, pop rap, thug rap, R&B swing, cloud rap, boom bap. Alt experimental, 95% down there. What was I was gonna do? Oh yeah, real quick. Actually, no, we gotta move on. Sorry. I keep forgetting how late it is. Hey, the more you're in the game, the more you learn. Keep doing your thing. Fifi LaFleur, thank you for sending that in. Shout out to He Flattened. Yeah, you've got something interesting going on with your vocal delivery as a positive thing. So I think the more you do it, it'll come out. Calvonics, Miss Marilyn, My Miss Marilyn. The vocals pan to the right is purposeful, sort of Beatles inspired. Okay. Well, this is an unlisted 8 years ago. From Calvonics.
The last few days I've never felt stranger. Fell in love with a woman the way a teenager falls in love with a popular girl. The thing is, the girl that I fell in love with is the most popular.
Did the Beatles really do that much right?
The woman in the movie's the one you like to know.
phonogram.
T-shirts and mugs at the stove. The one with the blonde hair with the angelic glow. I can't forget it though. A bombshell with a purpose. Teaching living life as Jack Lemmon or Tony Curtis. I never feel they deserve it to be in the presence of a queen. Oh, how a dream to have a date with Norma Jean. Checking Instagram, I miss Marilyn. Having conversations of a life back when. I mean, damn, I'm in my 20s in 2016. But this modern day era is just not my thing. I just wanna be with Marilyn, man. Flying through the clouds while we hand in hand. I know it's kinda silly, but I just feel connected. The way she had anxiety and fought it recklessly. It's like me, she has stage fright but lived in the spotlight. I have stage fright but dream of the limelight. I'll get it when my time's right, but right now I'm like fascinated with this movie star. Cause she shines bright and I hate she was young and deaf. She was so much more than just a symbol of sex. Why do I feel like I'm a teenager in love? Why do I feel love for a lady that I could never phone up? It's so ridiculous, but I'm feeling this and I know that it's real. My Miss Marilyn, I wish you were here. What if I could just
Harmonic's got a thing for
where would we go?
Marilyn Monroe.
I just wanna know where to take you. I just wanna make you happy. We could go watch the sunset laughing. We could talk about all the things that got you sad. And I let you know I got you. Yeah, I could be the one to count on. Put your head on my shoulder, lean down on me.
He's trying to
Lean down on me. Cause you can count on
summon her back from the dead.
I got you. I got you. Maybe I could help you.
Gives a gift suit.
Maybe I could help you. Maybe I could.
It almost sounds like he's talking to her, like in a, like really trying to, like go back in time and.
Why do I feel like I'm a teenager?
This is wild.
Why do I feel this love for a lady that I could never phone up? It's so ridiculous, but I'm feeling this. And I
So it's
know that
about
it's real.
being in love with Marilyn Monroe, who's been dead for a while. Yeah, so it's a love song to a dead woman as if she was alive. This is so funny. Calvonics getting that. Don't die on me. That's the tagline. But it's so that was very entertaining. Calvonics, My Miss Marilyn. A song I wrote from her. That's the description. Song I wrote from Marilyn Monroe. It's about understanding her and wishing I could change her end. Right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's what I was trying to wrap my head around it, but by the end I was like, yeah, he's talking to her as if like you wanted to time travel and send her that message. I get it now. It took me a couple minutes. My Miss Marilyn. Hip hop conscious. Definitely the vocals are hip hoppy, but I thought I was gonna hear that like
Checking Instagram, I miss Marilyn.
it's an interesting mix and instrumental. It has that 60s kind of sound. Oh, Calvonics always gets the balance right. Even though it's a wild, yeah, extra wide, 69. Conscious chat, all hip hop. Wow. I mean, that makes sense. I just thought there was going to be, I guess jazzy at least is in there, but it's that the drum beat. No trap though. That's very interesting. All right, one more to Calvonics. Thank you for sending that in. My Miss Marilyn, but it's unlisted, so you've only heard it here. Cornelius, I'm playing this last one and then I'm getting out of here. It's midnight now and it's time to go. Madman, Waves by Madman. That's just gonna close this off. Another new name here.
We are now on the same. I done put 100,000 on this table, made it rain. On the bench for a sprain. But I'm balling all season, just catch my Let's go. Sentences the parallels, 30 dance, wishing wells. Treats it like the wave it swells. Voted with a different self. Shorty on the upper deck, hollow tips, skin and sweat. Blazing with this money now, turning up, you learn it yet. I was the blue like a glass and it fell with the waves. Had them jumping at them, swerving for days. Analytics and the proof and I'm paid. Ops and the rivals, they all pray the same. Hop on, Betty on my shift to hottest stove. Making happen, calling miracles where they go. I saw the keys and I claim my own throne. From the dark comes the light, damage you know. I'ma fight back into underground. I saw this bond and told you Santa saw her team, the Nova Shroud. Tell me to serve it to a purpose that I made my crown beyond. Cashing out with lines like drunk and buying the efforts, phone try. 100 blitzes in my name, I stole the key and paved the way. Some the prophets cursed the grave that if I didn't evolve the strain, lead the wolves entire opposition, damn that we the bleed. Journey was a fucking front, got the power at my feet. And I was some quick to start snapping, I serve different Cadillacs. Man, they turn past like the man in black. Damn, this flow fucking smacks heavy, my rise of lane. Was it my guided way, chain of laws made it pay. Power wasn't enough to burn away the rose of fucking glory. Every single track a different story, waking in their fortunes. Age of grinding, mad the man, the groupies like a Pakistan. London blazing dollars in hand, could you even understand? I told you that I do it, then I'm gonna get it right. I'ma let it sit and eye, something like a satellite. On the side is 30, riding at your line of battle lives. And they go my side, a different vision like the rising tide. You think I say they built a life for them and their family? A second chance was meant to be a destiny that runs deep beneath the century where we're grinding hustle. Let this in the faction muscle, put in the spot, spit it back to the sun, but then I started on board. Just built on gratitude and scattered a haunted blind. I shave the future, God in mind, and angels on my side. Never slip around my shape in the boss to dip, I raise my own. Something like a samurai, the way I slice a gnome. With this, I mean, I shine a solid force, feet unmovable. I held them like a funeral, one Roman numeral. Back the station, do the dash, and put on for my people. Put the work, 7-0, start the spark, I think might do the worst. If the Banthosaurus, laser blades, and spatial wrist and birth. All my woes that seem the worst, I'm rising from the fucking dirt. A life for me is still in reach with the gold for green, I'm vegan home. Excellent with the own peace, show them all we made it known. I was the blue like a glass and it fell with the waves. Had them jumping at them, swerving for days. Analytics and the proof and I'm paid. Ops and the rivals, they all pray the same.
Really cool sound.
Top one, Betty on my shift to hottest stove. Making happen, calling miracles where they go. I sold the keys and I claim my own throne. From the dark comes the light, damn it, you know.
Waves by Madman. It's just a file, so I don't know if it's still being worked on or just unreleased or uploaded somewhere. Either way, yeah, really effective energy. The production was, there were some real nice production choices in there. A lot of engaging things. The vocal, I'm not a fan of the way the vocals were mixed on the chorus. That's the only thing. It didn't sound bad, but there was like a weird extra amount of auto-tune on it. And to me, it just didn't connect as well with the verse energy. It was like, it could also just be the, no, there were some pretty distinct choices in there. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to listen to it again to really, but it could be a quality thing too. I don't know how this was recorded. Trap, of course. A lot of strong trap signals tonight. Volume wise, everything was good. Yeah, the balance seemed alright. This is being a bit extra, but thug rap, pop rap, yeah, nothing surprising there. Madman, Waves. I genuinely enjoyed that. I only say the thing about the chorus because that's the only thing that I would change if it was my mix, but that's just me. Either way, I think it's got great energy and it's a good vibe, good time. Wave, Madman, Waves by Madman. Thank you for sending that in. That's the end. Thank you for sticking around to the end. If you're listening, if you're hearing this transmission, hit the like button if you haven't already. I'll be back tomorrow. Look at that. And then Monday, and then maybe Thursday again or Wednesday. I don't know. Either way. Peace and love up above.